Hi, hello, and welcome back to the Sorted Key channel where I'm complaining that I don't know anything live on captions, but that's fine. I know a few things. I lied. I know that I'm here today with some of my favorite people and that we will be playing a game of Vaesen. We will not be continuing the main storyline that we started a little bit earlier, like the season 3 thing, because scheduling is awful. And some of us have had bad mental health weeks, so we're going to take a little sidestep. So we will have familiar players playing brand new characters, which is also allowing us to do a little detour out of the High North. And we will be playing in the Mythic Britain and Ireland expansion of Vaesen today. Please mind the content warnings. This is homebrew, so it might get a little gross because I'm me and I've had a bad time. Uh, I just realized how that sounded, but I stand by it. We'll go around and I'll have my players briefly introduce themselves, give a little preview of who they're playing. Again, today you can influence what we're doing here. You can make things harder or easier for them because we are raising money for Conservation International because the world is on fire and we would like to try and help out at least a little bit. I will start with what is a logical order to me, and I'll go off my Zoom screen, which means Michael gets to go first.
Hey, hi fam, I'm Michael. I will be playing Ferdinand Cornelius Wellham Esquire. I don't even know my own name.
Hmm. You're so fancy, other people have to announce you.
Yes. They have to remind me.
Yes. The other rich kid,
Lord.
Baker.
Mm. Hi, my name is Madeline Sinster. Uh, I am the academic.
Yeah,
Pronouns she, her.
thank you
I
very much.
completely lost what we were doing. I was
What
playing with
else?
bits.
What else is new? Don't worry about it. You have three more tries, and then you have to remember a new character again. Uh,
Okay,
Finally playing Vaesen. Oh my God, Liz, you're here.
It's me. I'm here. And I'm really excited. Yay. Hi friends, I'm Liz. I will be playing Anya, Anya O'Shea, and she's a servant to Madeline.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, one of my favorite people also running tech for us today. Thank you, Eva.
Hi, hello, it's me, one of Anniek's favorite people. I'm Eva, my pronouns are she, her, and today I am playing Niamh Doyle, who is a hunter. And they are joined by their faithful, I really need to get a character that doesn't have a little thing. Their hunting hound, Ronan.
We
Yes.
have a dog in the party?
Yes.
Oh no.
Ronan means little seal, and I was thinking about dogs with seal eyes.
Oh, I hope someone donates a complication so I can kill your dog.
No.
I think we established in public access that dogs have permanent plot armor.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they might
Armor.
run away and never come back.
Oh,
So-
but this isn't public access now.
This isn't public access, but
This isn't. Oh,
but you did
are-
send me content warnings already, and dogs are not mentioned in there.
I sent you content warnings for this week.
For today. Yeah.
There's 3 more weeks.
We don't always do this, but do you want to go ahead and just or I can read those content warnings aloud because
Yes,
they are in
please.
chat. But
Yeah,
by please, you would like me to do it?
I will do them
Okay.
because I'm the one causing all of this mess. I also remembered, I forgot my pronouns. I go by she, they. And content warnings for season, most of them this week, most of them over the next 4 weeks. We're aiming for a 4-shot. If everybody dies early, we'll see what we do. Supernatural horror and folkloric terror, implied and described violence, body horror, including flaying and the removal of skin, non-sexual, death and the aftermath of death, psychological horror and fear, threats to bodily autonomy, themes of predation and stalking, disturbing imagery related to the sea and coastal folklore, and drowning. And I had to be very careful because some of the content warnings can be like spoilers for my players, so I had to be a little obscure. So I hope I covered everything. You have cards. It'll be fine. We always work with safety tools on this channel. And we're going to have a good time. Hey. Thank you, Mikyl. Those are amazing.
I'm so upset that I can't find my usual envelope of safety cards because I also have side eyes in there somewhere.
Somewhere.
Quick shout out to Kayla for a solid series of safety cards.
Yes. And apologies/warnings in advance. Wherever the group goes, there will be wild dogs because I own 3 dogs and they're allowed.
Or it's just Ronin barking.
It might well be, though Ronin can sound like 3 dogs at the same time, apparently.
That's
Yes.
his gift. Completely useless as a hunting dog.
Yeah, it's terrible. Well, he can flush game, can't stalk it. As said before, we are taking a little side move into Mythic Britain and Ireland. Shout out to the Free League who pump out extra books for Vaesen faster than I can use them. We're trying. One day we'll go to Carpathia, I swear.
Please.
Yes. Get all the vampires in here. For now, though, just sidestepping to London, our new characters are already established members of the society, some in better standing than others. Some people have voiced opinions on the way the society operates that may or may not have been to full agreement of leadership, but they are all active members of Rose House, which is the society's headquarters in London. Where Scandinavia considers themselves the Orders of Artemis, England has the Apollonian Society. It is a pretty regular Wednesday, like I said, somewhere in November 1887-ish. So I would like to know which ones of you are in Rose House and which ones of you are like at home, because I know Ferdinand for sure has an apartment in the city, of course. Would you be there or would you be at Rose House?
Ferdinand would totally be at his London apartment, relaxing, maybe a bath in the morning. Because why not?
Why not? Life of leisure. Madeline, where would you be? Baker, that's you.
Madeline would be in the library, like, in like on the couch with like fallen asleep with a book on her face. She would be waiting for, like, she will probably stay there until Anya comes and gets her to like get dressed.
Again, fresh clothes.
Fresh clothes.
Yeah, Rose House is a big stone building, has 3 stories. It's not far from London Wall. It's not as old as some of the other buildings around. It had a bit of a run-in with a rather famous fire in 1666. So parts of it have had to be rebuilt. But yeah, it has a very large library, which includes a small museum with artifacts and objects from previous investigations. So some of these things you guys would have added here. It also has a small armory, a coach house, no infirmary. You basically just get patched up and sent back to your room. Anya, as you're heading to the library to go dredge up Madeline, Mr. Hawkins briefly stops you. Do tell your mistress she's meant to sleep in her rooms. Other people like to use the library.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
She gives a little curtsy, just like a little
The little
short one.
bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scuttles off toward the library again.
Yeah, Madeline is where she said she was.
boots on the couch just to be particularly annoying.
Are they clean?
Yes,
At least?
of course.
Okay, well,
These are her indoor boots.
Oh,
Yeah.
for indoor boots. How could I forget? Um, I think I approach the couch and I don't know if you can even actually hear that. I don't know if it comes through
We
on the
can.
mic.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
She's just
perfect.
ignoring you.
It just-
After the third time, Madeline just like pops up and goes, "It was completely pointless staying up all night. There was nothing. I made no progress. There's nothing good in this library."
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes. What time is it?
Early enough that I've been reminded that other folks like to use the library. Or late enough, I suppose.
Who said that?
Master Hawkins.
Madeline gets up and rings the door. Like, rings a bell.
5 minutes in and I've already fucked up.
You ring the bell and nothing happens.
Well, I will find Master Hawkins and remind him that you were my servant, not his, and that he should tell things to me directly.
Does another one of those little short curtsies.
All right, I'm going to go change.
Shall I assist you?
Do I have to wear a dress today for some reason?
Do we have to be dressed for today? Anniek. I suppose. I think we're leaving the house.
You currently have no plans, so it depends on what Madeline wants to do today.
But what season are we in?
November.
Winter.
Winter.
London winter. So gray,
Mhm.
damp, soot, gross. Thank you, Freddie.
Aw.
Normally we don't acknowledge donations, but for Freddie we make an exception. We miss you,
Oh.
Freddie.
We miss you.
Aw. Are we riding today?
I don't believe so.
All right, then I'll need help tying my cravat, but other than that, I can handle it. Why don't you? Have you gotten breakfast yet? Do I need breakfast? I need breakfast.
I'll bring breakfast.
Sounds good. And Madeline heads up to her room, and if she sees another servant, she'll just jot down a like message to Master Hawkins that Anya is her servant, not his.
Okay. I think you would not encounter any other servants right now because the only other person here today is Mrs. Morley, and she is in the kitchen.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, your complaint remains unregistered.
I
Eva,
imagine this complaint's been made a few times.
I imagine you've been ignored several times.
Which is maybe why I keep ignoring the don't sleep in the library.
Oh, who knows?
Who knows?
Eva, what would you be up to?
Niamh, I think. Well, does Madeline snore?
Yes, especially if there's a book on her face.
Baker, is that confirming that she snores?
She doesn't snore.
Of course.
She's a lady.
Unless her allergies are really, really bad.
How dare you insult my lady?
I don't know what I was thinking. In which case, maybe it doesn't matter. I think Niamh will be out in the... I don't know if London has a garden, but the outer perimeter, getting the fresh
basically
air.
hang out by the coach house and stables. Okay, so
Yeah.
fresh air in London
No,
in
no, no.
1887
The
is
miasma,
where
yeah.
fresh air is.
I think we're just past the big cholera outbreak. But yeah, no, I realize it's
It's
a
still
mess.
soot and horseshit. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm always very happy that history books are like pictures only. And just because Ferdinand likes to bathe doesn't mean it's a perfectly regular pastime. Right? Hanging out at somewhere near the gate, I guess. Then you have like a nice arched double gate. You can be like at the gatehouse.
Yeah, that
Will
sounds
be-
good.
Yeah.
Maybe smoking some sort of pipe, watching the world go by.
Okay. I mean, this smoking something will cover some of the smell. I think if you are at the gatehouse, you would be the first one to see the runner approaching. There is a little child, honestly, no way to tell the gender. But it's small, it's gross, it's fast, and it's carrying messages. Runs up to the gate. You live here?
Gross? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Urchin.
Urchin.
We've established children are gross. Yeah.
It was specifically this one. It's highly unwashed. But yes, children are gross. They're like little petri dishes.
I almost thought you were going to say little people, and I was like, well.
Facts.
Look, all of my friends with children are always sick because those little germ factories congregate with other germ factories, and then it's all germs all the way down.
But we love you, Lana.
And they don't wash their hands.
Yeah, sure. I live here.
Great. Message for it says on the envelope, I can't read.
Sure. Look, I'm also poor. Do I have like a copper or something? A hard candy or something for
You
this
get to
child?
eat. You get to eat at the society. You would have like stuffed part of your breakfast in your pockets, I assume.
Okay, yeah. So I'll give him like the meat roll or whatever that I was saving for later.
Oh, thank you. I can read it to you if you want. I suddenly remembered how to read.
Oh. All right.
Just says head of the order.
Thanks. That's mighty helpful.
Yeah, you're welcome. Tips her cap. Sprints off.
Weird kid. I will turn it over and look at it as I walk up to the house, I suppose. Is the head of the order in residence?
No, you have been left to your own devices.
Oh, then I'm opening it.
Naturally.
About that time,
Coach pulls up.
Yeah, Ferdinand would Niamh, hello. Some child stepped on my shoe.
Don't do that.
Muddy. Yes. Wait up, and his dark suit and a nice overcoat with fur.
Of course.
I love this balance because I did not describe Niamh, who
I was
is
gonna say, what does Niamh look like? Just the two of you walking together.
Niamh, I think, in being just on the grounds, probably trousers, leather vest, but like so worn, it's hardly doing any
Vesting?
vesting. Zero armor. Worn, threadbare shirt, clean, but I think the nicest thing is probably the leather boots that are very broken in, but also like we're talking like Vimes theory here, like money was saved. Still
Yeah.
not as good as Ferdinand's. Nowhere near that good. But like these are good walking around boots.
Yeah. Probably more.
Yeah, you notice Ferdinand has riding boots, but he does not ride. So,
Oh, I know the kind.
knee high. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Fancy.
Louboutin.
We do love a well-turned calf.
Before they greet you, I'm not going to do it for a number of reasons. One, I can't whistle, and two, the mic. Niamh will whistle for Ronan. And then just hold up, the letter.
Ronan comes bounding up, has some straw in his fur, and a suspicious amount of feathers around the snout.
I'll just
Oh,
I'll
we
pass-
do know what that means.
pass the
Ooh.
envelope to Ferdinand as I kind of brush all that off. Go on. What does it say?
Are you writing love letters? I don't. What is
To the
this?
head of the order. Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
interesting.
I
Right.
don't want you to read it. That's the real kicker.
Okay. I will. Okay. I open it up and read the contents.
Yeah, go ahead and read it aloud just so I can really hear my prose.
Like I said, sadly, no nice handouts for this, but I will give you the gist of it. The order is being asked to please come and help a rather small town. At least you assume it's a small town because you've never heard of it, and you know all the big towns. The name sounds how geographically inclined is Ferdinand?
What's that?
How well does Ferdinand know his maps?
Oh, he is well educated.
That is not an answer.
That didn't answer the question.
Technically
Actually.
not.
I know many things.
Okay.
Geography being one of them.
Yes.
Indeed.
I have many maps. And
I
wrapped
have
in
many
Corinthian
maps.
leather.
Why don't you roll me a learning test, please?
Oh, yay. Oh, yay.
You have a whole ass point in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 4 die. 2 successes. Two
Two
sixes.
successes.
Yeah.
That is that town they're naming is definitely for sure in Ireland, and not in England.
Oh. I did want to take a trip. This should be
They're
fun.
having some issues. The letter is clearly being written in such a way that if someone not from the society reads it, they haven't given away that they're suspecting a supernatural threat. So they are describing a series of break-ins in people's houses. They are describing unusual weather patterns, storms meaner than they would expect for this time of year. There's a lot between the lines, and you have the feeling that if the actual head of the order was reading this, he would get a lot more information out of this letter than you're getting. But one of the local members of the order is basically calling headquarters for backup because she's fucked. It's a small town. The nearest large town, and these are again quote unquote, would be Galway.
All right. I think we should probably pass this along, but everyone should probably start packing.
Sounds about right.
We have a little trip on our hands.
Little trip. Who doesn't love a little trip? Madeline currently dressed. Anya, you were looking for breakfast, I think.
Correct.
You run into Mrs. Morsley in the kitchen, who has already. Honestly, it's like 11-ish. Most of breakfast has been had.
Mm-hmm. As I dart into the room, I definitely kind of like dip another small curtsy because I know the housekeepers are definitely the ones who rule the area back here. The back
She
of the house.
waves a flour-covered hand at you. Oh, none of that. I've told you before.
She's just woken up.
Oh, already?
Ah. Do we have anything I can bring her?
I left a plate on the sideboard over there.
Bless you.
I know. You're the one who gets into trouble, not me.
So Anya will dart over, grab the tray, whatever is even on it. Probably like some biscuits, some
Oh,
tea,
she left you.
maybe.
The thing is, it's like toast, but it's been a while, so it's not quite crunchy anymore.
My
The little
favorite.
pre-portioned bits of jam, you know.
Mm. Okay.
I think you would also notice not quite the finest of china that is on offer. It's leaving the dining room. You know, there's a set that stays in the dining room, and then there's the takeaway.
The
We may
travel
never
set.
we may never see this again, China.
Ah, I see. Yeah, so she'll just take the tray and head up to Madeline's room. Is there something like a dumbwaiter? Are those a thing yet? I don't know.
Oh, they are a thing, but Rose House doesn't have them.
Okay, alright. Then we're definitely going carefully up the stairs.
They can be purchased as an add-on to Rose House if you gain enough experience.
Oh, good to know! Okay. Alright. I'll keep that
So, I'm sorry,
mind
they're not
for
in
next
base
time.
game. They're an expansion pack.
Building the
Put it in
houses
mind for
is
next
one of
time.
my favorite things, though.
That's amazing.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so we'll go carefully up the stairs. We're not tripping on any skirts this morning. Maybe tomorrow.
Very good.
But not today.
You've done this before. You know how this goes.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Um,
not easy enough.
And knocking on the door before we go in.
Madeline will call come in, and Anya will walk in to a room that just mostly has like books stacked like near the bed or on like the nightstand. And Madeline will be dressed in shirts, pants, and riding boots because she does actually ride. Actually, no, we're not going riding today. So she will be in like comfortable walking boots that are still high end and fashionable, but like not as uncomfortable as walking around in riding boots all day.
Is she
Honestly,
still
the
wearing
worst.
Yeah.
Is she still wearing pants though, not a skirt?
Yes, wearing pants and a shirt. She has like a blue periwinkle like cravat just like hanging around her neck, and like she is writing stuff down in like just on a random sheet of paper. And as you walk in, she goes, "Oh, good, breakfast also." Wherever you store my notes, please put this, because I forgot again.
What is she holding in her hand?
Just like random notes about like books she read last night.
Got it.
All of the useless books that didn't have anything good in them that are still
Right.
somehow noteworthy.
Well, yeah, you have to note down everything, otherwise it's not for science.
Oh god.
I was told by a professor if you highlight everything, then it doesn't make sense to highlight anything.
Yeah,
That's
weird how
true.
that works.
It's mostly like this is the book I read, or this is the part of it I read, and it was not worth it.
Oh, it's the reference chapter. My
Yes.
nemesis. Great.
It's just so that she can keep track of books. She probably started doing it like her second year at Oxford, because she would reread the same books, and like she gives them to Anya because Anya was the one who would tell her like, "Oh no,
You've already
you've read that
one.
one."
So I think they'll kind of do like a little practiced shuffle of Anya handing the tray over and taking the sheaf of paper.
Yeah.
And there's probably a bookshelf that's got a, I don't know, like set into like a dresser or something, like a dresser with a bookshelf on top. And she just kind of like walks over to the dresser, which has been repurposed as a filing cabinet.
Yeah.
She just like kind of starts organizing some things in there, putting the papers in some sort of organization that perhaps Anya understands. And Madeline's kind of like, look, I just give it to her and she puts it away. I don't know how
Yeah.
it works.
Madeline pays Anya well because she's less like, I imagine Anya is completely like trained as a lady's maid and then started working for Madeline, and Madeline's like, "You're essentially going to be my research assistant."
Basically.
Diversifying
Whether you
those
like it or
skills.
not.
Diversifying those skills.
It's important. Ferdinand, you and Niamh walk into Rose House. Breakfast is over and done with. Where are you going?
I assume that we need to find the owner of the house.
Oh, they're not home.
Oh, so are we going to do this on our own then?
Looks like.
Hmm. Well,
I'm just gonna start walking towards the library.
Look,
yeah.
after Rolo, you guys are not getting another babysitter.
Oh, yeah.
We are rough on NPCs in this.
Yeah. Yeah.
If there's
Well,
nobody in the library,
RIP.
which I assume there's not, technically Rolo is
isn't
still
dead.
alive.
He's in a sanatorium. He's not dead.
He's
Three
just in
deadly
rough
will
shape.
up.
Yeah. Lana's dead. Well, not Lana's dead. Lana's character's dead. Lana's good.
Uh,
If there's
is
nobody,
Master Hawkins around?
probably he lurks around pretty much every corner. And then I'm just gonna holler again, not directly into the mic, but Anya, Madeline,
Yeah.
library. Like a bellow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anya and Madeline are on the top floor. You're on the bottom floor, so they hear faint muffled sounds. I think
Using
roughly-
the hunter voice, yeah.
Yes. Roughly at the time Ferdinand asks if Master Hawkins is around, you would hear a rather loud and sudden noise coming from the basement. People who have spent enough time here would realize that he has probably set up the firearms practice in the cellar. So technically you're not allowed to fire guns in the house, but they will set up target practice in the cellar.
It's awfully kind of him.
At
Yeah.
least you know where
yeah.
he is.
And this is like a musket, right? So
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, either.
This would be great.
On the bright side, there's a lot of time between.
In 5 more
Yeah.
minutes, yeah,
In
there will
5
be
more minutes, it's gonna
another
happen again.
shot. At least we know where he is. Oh,
Could be a revolver. Colts were
Could be a revolver.
1846.
yep. I have
Yeah.
a revolver. Mm-hmm.
I mean, the headquarters has an armory, so there's a collection. So you're
Ooh.
not sure what he's using right now, just that it's loud.
I'm gonna wait and see if there's any movement from anywhere else in the house from the other two.
Do
Do you think Madeline would be shooting at this time?
I usually just see her with a book.
This is
So
rather early for her anyway.
Anya though
Oh yeah.
could go either way.
Maybe she just never went to bed. Liz, if you could roll me vigilance.
Oh, I would love to do that. Ah, that's 2 successes.
You can't quite make out what she's shouting, but you definitely hear Niamh bellowing from downstairs.
Does she have a particular tone whenever she's trying to find, like, if Ronan or Madeline?
It is
or...
definitely like a calling someone or something in from like a field as opposed to like a shout of pain or
Got it. Okay, so she
Yeah.
recognizes what it is.
And you know she whistles for Ronan,
Oh, true.
so it's not likely that she's getting her dog.
I've been told it's inappropriate for people.
Repeatedly.
At least to start, yeah.
Repeatedly, more than once. I'll walk over to the door and like pull it open, poke my head out, and kind of get like the last half of whatever it is that she's yelling, and turn back around to Madeline. I think they might be looking for us.
Ah, they normally are. They normally are. Is my hair fine? Do we need to redo it? And like the braid is like half out.
Sit down. Let me do this real quick. And she's so practiced it literally takes like 3 minutes to just kind of like shake it out a little bit, tighten it back up. And while she's there, she also fixes your cravat so that it's nice.
All tight.
All tied.
And
Nice
she
fluffy.
like sticks the pin in it with her family crest and then goes, all right.
And
Alright.
Anya will let you go down the stairs first.
Ferdinand and Niamh have gathered, if they're already in the library.
I'm gonna take up post by a window.
And
I'm just
so it's
standing by a window,
like-
Michael. I
So
saw that
basically-
face.
Yeah. It's-
She's
Battle stations.
Basically, layout-wise, it's the stairs lead into a central lounge, which is like sofas and armchairs, and then doors on one side that lead to library and museum, and on the other side, doors that lead to the dining room. And then top floor is bedrooms.
So it's established, Madeline did do a quick cleanup, not just like changed her clothes. Because Anniek would hold that against me if we were trying to do a roll. Like, brushed her teeth, washed her
she doesn't
armpits and her face.
smell.
We did the important T-zone.
Yeah.
Just took a quick dip in rose water to hide everything else. Okay.
And like on her way out, she grabs the like toast and whatever on the tray, and she's holding it in one hand and eating in the other, while she's like going down the stairs.
Ferdinand and Niamh, I think you're quite used to this site at this point. Anya behind her. I don't think we've heard Anya fully described yet, so who's on the stairs?
Anya is very nondescript, honestly. She's probably about 5'2", and she's wearing a black dress with a white apron. She's got reddish, brownish hair and a bunch of freckles. And it looks like her nose has been broken. Probably at least once.
You're all together in the library.
Madeline, it's so good to see you. I'm glad that you're awake. Niamh got this message, and he will hand over the opened message. There's obviously something missing from what I'm picking up, but maybe you'll understand it a little bit better. It does sound like we need to take an excursion.
Madeline takes a second, doesn't actually acknowledge or say hi, just like starts reading the letter as she's hand it to her. But like she'll hold out the uneaten piece of toast to Ferdinand.
He would
Before it gets to
pinch
Ferdinand,
it?
Anya will reach over and
Yeah,
What the heck are you doing?
he
Absolutely
would be going
not.
to pinch the toast like. Thank you, Anya.
And I'm assuming same context that he got from it is what I get from it.
If you want to, you can roll a learning test with a high difficulty to see if you can get the tiniest bit more.
Okay. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's 8.
You have a 3 in learning
8.
and a 5 in logic, so yeah, 8. Michael, please don't overheat yourself for the sake of fashion.
Oh my god.
I was getting cold.
Perfect.
It's chilly today.
I got 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay.
I mean, I did roll 8, so it is helpful.
It is helpful. One of the... Oh, how do I put this? Circumstance. You know how in ye olden days, you were never allowed to say that someone may or may not be a homosexual?
Mm-hmm.
And there was coded language to indicate that you did think someone was a homosexual? There are hints in the letter, and a smidgen of judgment, that suggests that there is a spurned gay lover thing happening. There's an undertone of, if they had acted right, this wouldn't be happening kind of thing.
Madeline will look up from the letter and say, well, apparently there was a lover's quarrel. And people are not... Well, by the church's standard, it's not okay.
This town's been busy.
To be fair, by the church's standard, divorce also wasn't okay, so that's
Yeah.
still nice and vague.
There's not a whole lot on
there's
the
a
good
lot
list.
of options still.
I
The church
don't
isn't
know.
cool with a lot of things.
needlepoint.
I don't...
Mixed fabrics.
Have we all been
Depending on the church.
a
True.
group long enough that I would be open about what it is, or would I still be trying to be vague?
You're also not alone in the castle house. Feeling correct, it's a castle. This is just a big fancy house. But I think within this society, you wouldn't have to be vague.
Okay, I would say
In public, for sure.
Okay. Then Madeline will just say, apparently there was, is it an implied female or male?
Oh yeah, how is this signed
specifying a
off?
gender, just more of a same-sex thing.
Next thing. Apparently...
Which is funny because they didn't actually think lesbians were a thing in this era. You were just close friends. Only men could be homosexual.
They were just roommates.
Just roommates.
Wait, so was the letter
good
to the head of the house not signed?
Yeah, no, the letter to the head of the house is signed by Helena, but she's from the society.
Okay,
She's a
okay.
girl. But it doesn't say the lovers' quarrel is described so vaguely you cannot attach a gender to said quarrel.
Okay.
But the letter coming from a woman, I think at least she would know that lesbianism could be a thing, unlike Victorian men, apparently.
Then Madeline will just say, apparently there was a lover's quarrel of the homosexual kind. And, now some things are going down. And then proceeds to describe, like, what the letter...
Yeah, roughly the same thing Ferdinand got from it.
Yeah.
But that would also, for the four of you, it would make sense. Like, in general, they can't just get the cops involved if it's a supernatural threat. If there's a different kind of not natural threat, according to the church, there's a fair chance the police looked at it and went, well, that's not our problem, is it? And walked away.
Does Anya or Niamh recognize the name of the town?
Oh,
I
think
can't
Galway-
imagine Galway would not be known to us.
No, yeah, no,
She
it
said
was
Oh,
near
the little-
Galway.
Yeah.
You for sure know where Galway is. I don't think you would recognize the actual town.
Oh.
It's one of those 4 huts and a church kind of towns.
Well,
I'll start rummaging around maps to kind of spiral out from there until I find it, if I find it. As we talk.
I mean, you're in a library. This would be the time to do.
Yes. I, for one, would like to do a little research.
For people unfamiliar with Vaesen, the mystery goes in sections, and preparations for your mystery is one of the primary options. You could just pack your suitcase and go, but you can do research. You can access
It's
resources.
unwise.
Some might
As we learned.
Yes. The advantage of doing some research is that if you have a faint idea of what you're heading into, like on the journey or before the journey, you can train and you can try to increase a certain skill you think you might need, which can give you mechanical advantages later on, like in the Silver of the Sea. Eva's character trained with her firearms while on the boat and got a +1 when it really mattered. So you can really, preparation pays off.
Madeline will gravitate towards the section of the library she knows has information about Vaesen that are common in Ireland.
You need one of those cool rolly ladders, but you can definitely go there. I cut you off, Eva. What did you say?
No, I was just thinking. I would like to think Niamh would also do this, but I think it makes more sense to look for like a gazetteer or what have you, the like looking things up by town name in like an atlas or something first, And then like finding it,
Find out where said small town is.
that, yeah, and then if there's any information in like travel, I think that's more or less what the travel guides were called, but and I'm sure there's not a lot on this, but it would at least like cut down the time
Yeah.
looking for it on a map, just eyeballing it.
Wow. To highlight what an amazing week I'm having, I never actually said the name of the town. You're looking for Conifer Point.
Thank you. I was going to ask, and I was like, surely when it becomes important, it will come
Yeah,
up.
no, I have it in the notes and everything. It's I just didn't say it out loud.
Mm-hmm. Conifer, like the tree?
Yep, it's
Perfect.
also in chat because
Oh.
it's not even a secret. I just forgot
Thank
to say
you.
it. The notes are going well, thank you. Okay, so you're looking for the Atlas.
Would you like us to tell you what kind of angle we're looking for, like improving at the moment, or
Yes. Well, I want to know, especially now that you're still looking things up, I want to know if you're looking for actual information about the Vaesen it might be, or if you're looking to improve a skill or carry forward an advantage.
I would like to carry forward an advantage because I'm not
Yeah.
looking for Vaesen specifically. I know Madeline is Madeline.
Alright. In that case, roll... Well, they're all going to be learning. You're in a library. Yeah, roll learning. And if Baker could also roll learning. And if Anya and Ferdinand could tell me if they're either researching or training or packing. Ferdinand might need to go get a new outfit, you know.
I feel like he would have like a wardrobe here in a room that he doesn't use. He'll dust off.
They've packed everything with mothballs. It's fine.
Absolutely.
Everything's in crepe paper.
I would like to look for in the area of that area, specifically what Vaesen we have been encountered in the past, and who would be the influential people in that area.
I hate that I wrote down influencers and I just pictured
Yeah.
Hey, it's
18,
your boy
1887 travel influencers.
Yeah.
standing on a crate at a crossroads.
Yeah. Oh, ye oldie travel influencers.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, and Anya.
I think Anya would like to take the time to maybe prepare a little bit of knowledge for, like, this is gonna sound really extreme, but I hope you get what I'm talking about. Like, combat medic situations.
Yep.
Something that's like quick, dirty healing.
Mm.
Not necessarily to like fix something, but to stop somebody from bleeding out or
Yeah,
to
keep
splint
them
a
alive
broken
long
leg.
enough to get actual help.
Exactly.
Tourniquet, not stitches. Got
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I did a small course on that for mountaineering, and I realized that I learned that there's a lot of places there you can use a tennis ball to really push down properly on certain veins, like in the armpits and
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in the
in a
joints.
tennis ball you lean down. Cool.
Oh.
Hashtag educational.
Educational. Every time.
We've carried on the tradition.
Oh,
Took us longer than I thought, but we got there.
We got there in the end. I think Anya. Normally, when an injured person rocks up to Rose House, Mr. Hawkins sort of puts him away, and they do call for the doctor. If no one is available, he does it himself. And I don't think anyone ever did the math on it, but if one were to, he statistically has better outcomes than when he calls for the doctor. So
Hmm.
you might want to go talk with him.
Oh, all right. Well, let's go do that then.
Let me briefly check on successes on the other ladies.
I. Oh, go ahead.
2.
Yeah.
I want to double check. Pushing a roll gives you a condition, right?
Yes.
Or is it dependent on success? Okay. In which.
No, you have to take an addition before you push, and then there's a chance you get an additional one if you fail.
Ha ha ha. LOL.
Because
I will use my
why
plus
not?
1 then. For 1 success.
Strike 1 and 2.
It's a big. I'm going to. Oh, that is a terrible idea.
Maybe not this early.
Oh, hang on. Let
You
me just
too can
double
help.
check. Let me check it really quickly because I don't want to be lying to you. But pushing the roll.
No, I did like find in
yeah,
the.
you suffer a condition. Blah,
Or
blah,
failing a
blah.
skill test. Cool.
Or failing
Yeah.
a skill test. You are using.
I read maps so badly. I. Oops.
You basically got a migraine
Yep.
that never goes away. Oh my god. Yeah, no, okay, so we're using the +1 to learn how to read a map.
Yeah, so that's 1 success.
Beautiful.
Well, because of the asset, I do want to have an asset to take forward, so.
Yes. You mainly discovered that Conifer Point is named Conifer Point because of the Conifer Lighthouse. And I will give you a generalized +1 to carry forward. That one on a skill test, not a combat test.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome.
Can
let's
I
see.
confer that onto someone else if the need arises? Based on the
Ooh.
quote-unquote knowledge I've acquired? It's okay if the answer's no, I'm just clarifying. And being a pain. Am I still one of your favorites?
I would say yes, if you do it before a crisis situation arises. Like if there's already panic and you're shouting random facts about lighthouses, no. If you're on a boat together and you have a little chat about Conifer Point and Conifer Lighthouse, then yes.
Makes sense. Got you.
Vaesen in Britain and Ireland. Oh my god, there's so many of them.
Do you want me to roll? Like, what would you like me to roll? Learning or investigation?
I'm
Didn't
making
roll.
pretty much everybody do learning right now because we are in
Okay. We got learning.
learning.
Learning. Ooh.
Did-
3 successes on 4 die. I will
Oh,
take
wow.
it.
That is pretty good. We'll quickly hop back to Baker because Madeline is researching Vaesen. You get a lot of names that make you think probably not this one. It's probably not a black dog. It's probably not a church grim. You know. Then again, there are ubiquitous Vaesen that are like. In Sweden, you have the pixies and the fairies. Ireland and England have boggarts. They're everywhere and they're annoying. But it does sound bigger than a boggart.
Okay.
If you're looking lovers, tiffs, or bad breakups, banshees are big ones. You're pretty sure it's not a Dullahan. Definitely not a glazed stick. It might be a hag. Probably not a knocker. You never know with leprechauns. No one mentioned a skeletal horse with a demon face, so not one of those. Again, pixies could still be around. Definitely not a puka, because nobody mentioned giant goats.
Rule
Red
out.
caps, maybe. Mermaids are everywhere. Kraken are everywhere. Could be selkies. Could be. I love how I'm just giving you all of these, and you still don't know. Definitely not a troll. Probably not an ash tree wife. Probably not a brook horse. Could still be a fairy. Ghosts everywhere. If the lover's quarrel ended up with someone being killed, definitely an option. Definitely not a giant. Not a lindworm. Could be a mare. This is taking Madeline a very long time, by the way.
I assumed.
Yeah, I'm sharing with the group.
Possibly Crab King.
Could be a crab king. You've heard rumors of the mystic crab king.
Oh my god.
I'm going to have to go back and rewatch this just to put down all the could be. I am definitely not.
I'm putting
I've
it
been-
in notes.
Yeah, I've been catching
really
every
bad at
other.
Taking notes while trying to listen.
That's
I'm
why
sorry.
there's a group note document.
There is, yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't tell anybody. So if you didn't notice, there is a group notes tab in the bonds
Oh,
and
nice.
character info
Yeah.
sheet.
I saw it.
Sorry.
For a lot of games, we don't do a lot of notes, but Vaesen specifically runs on mysteries, and they're going to have to piece together clues, and in order to defeat certain Vaesen, you have to know like their weaknesses or certain rituals, so notes are helpful. Which is why I'm always glad when my players have a cool notes tab, because it means I'm not coming up with shit for nothing.
Never.
Well, you should see some of my
Well,
home games.
yeah.
You should see some of my
I
home games. I'm not bitter, you're bitter.
I would like to point out, I am part of this game, and I'm real bad at notes.
Yes, that is why you have a group note tab. I did like that you're the one who picked the academic, and I was like, oh god. I'm gonna give you so much
fair.
information you're going to forget again.
To be fair, I am the one of all of us that are currently in school for a double major in mathematics and data science.
That just means your brain's already full.
Couldn't
Like
be
all the
me.
hardware is already being used.
Could not be me.
Yeah.
Look, I mastered out of a biomedical science degree. We're good. Fuck PhDs, they're too much work. I want a life. Ferdinand. Oh, I'm actually gonna go. There is actually a chapter in the Mythic Britain and Ireland book about celebrities that you could meet during this time frame.
Ooh, nice.
Including but not limited to Sherlock Holmes, if you wanna pop by.
Ooh.
He's alive in this era.
My buddy Sherlock.
Your good friend Sherlock Holmes and his close friend Watson.
Wait, is this the gay quarrel? Did we discover it?
Did you find it already? Oh my god, you're so fast.
Nice
Dun
job.
dun dun.
You're
I
so
always
fast.
thought they were close.
Oh no, they're just roommates when they need to be. Oh. Actually, there's a lot of cool people on here because, of course, there's also Arthur Conan Doyle who's around right now. Though he's a little young for you.
I love that you got really excited about him and not Sherlock.
Right.
Do you know who's also? Do you know who's also around right now? I don't know if you know him by this name, but Reverend Charles Ludwig Dodgson. Dodgson. There's an S in there. I think you know his name
Yeah.
is Carol.
Yeah, we do. Well,
And then
some of us do.
I got excited that Charles Babbage is around for this because that means we're currently already working towards computers.
Yep.
Mm.
I
Eva, do you know where my screen name comes from?
Yeah, Baker Street.
Her obsession with everything Sherlock Holmes and Baker Street.
No. Do you know why?
The Irregulars.
Yes, but like, do you know why I specifically do Sherlock Holmes? Because Arthur Conan Doyle is one of my favorite historians, but he has been quoted saying if the only thing he's remembered for is Sherlock Holmes, he will have failed at life. I don't actually like super love Sherlock Holmes.
He was
I
also
love
very
the spite
good.
of this.
Yeah. That was very
Also,
funny.
I don't think Ferdinand would know this person as a travel influencer, but you would absolutely have heard of Aleister Crowley, who has the reputation as being the wickedest man in England. He is a member of the Order of the Golden Dawn and has published a number of books on magic and the occult.
I feel like we would have copies of every single one of those.
No,
Right, yeah.
I
The
think all of
problem
us
is
would know
he
who
is falling
is.
for the woo-woo supernatural stuff,
Right.
and you're all like, oh my
Right.
god, he is
But we
so
would-
close
we-
and he still doesn't know.
Yeah,
So
but we would still
Right.
definitely have copies because,
Yes.
like, what if he got something right?
Right.
Oh, there's basically a member of the order, like, with him in his entourage at all times, just to check if he accidentally stumbles on something.
sounds right.
Double agent. I love it.
Madeline just has all of his books and in the notes just making fun of him.
Now,
Poor
Yeah, he's-
research methods.
This guy.
yes. To be fair, he's made. The question is, I always wonder how much do they believe themselves and how much is just, look, this is making me famous and a ton of money.
Right.
Wait,
But that might just be my cynic everything.
is Charles Dickens doing his like anti like going around and showing how people like trick people shows at this point?
Ooh,
If
I
not
think
him,
he is.
he's not the only one.
Well,
I know he's
okay,
not the only one, but his are the most famous.
Well, like
the
Houdini did
problem-
them, and
The problem is that he's dead. In 1887. He died in 1870. He's been dead for 17 years.
but
So no.
Houdini's probably alive
Oh,
He's
that makes me
probably like-
sad.
because he and Doyle worked together.
He's been dead a while, Baker. You don't have to be sad about it.
Yeah.
I am.
Houdini is around, but he is pretty young, actually. He's from 74.
Oh,
So he's 13-ish.
yeah, probably not.
14-ish? So I don't think he's doing it either. I think you're in between cool magic people.
Dang it.
Sorry. If you want to have a nice depressive episode, Oscar Wilde is around.
I do love a good gay depressive episode, so
Also,
But
he
anyone-
definitely had a close friendship with a number of men. Friends. I cannot pronounce any of these names. This is amazing.
Anyone's in the
status?
area that we are going to.
Bram
Yeah,
Stoker,
Like I, said, I can't.
gay
Bram.
Irishman.
Oh, Yeats is around. He's amazing. Also, early member of the Ghost Club. He will join the Golden Dawn in a few years from now. I do like Yeats. But other than that, not too much in Ireland. I think you would. I will just send you the name of the local famous family in chat right now. The McAdanes, which probably gets
Thank you.
bastardized to McAdams in the near future because we all know how this goes. They're not huge in Cork, but they're big in Galway.
Mm.
And they're less travel influencers and more, if anything's up in the local area
Mhm.
and the actual law isn't stepping in, they're either going to or they're the ones who are stopping things from happening.
Mm.
Wouldn't call them a mob, but
Like
they're
it.
rich and they know people.
Connected. You like that?
Cousins everywhere. Okay. And Anya was having a little chat with Mr. Hawkins, if I remember correctly.
Have we heard any more banging from the basement?
Yes, but quieter.
Oh. Man's working on a silencer. I like it.
You're not wrong.
So in that case, I'm assuming Anya knows what that means. He's down there.
He's down there
Tinkering with
experimenting.
something.
Yeah, exactly.
So, perfect timing, I guess, for her to go find him.
Yeah, you know how people put like socks on doors to warn, don't come in here? Not quite like that. But there is like a little cravat on the door that's basically you've been a servant here for a while, or at least you've been a servant while living here for a while. You know that means knock loudly and wait.
Okay. In that case, then she puts her whole fist into it, just banging on the door.
You hear
Was that supposed to be unintelligible?
yes.
I'm not gonna open that door. That's not happening. I'll wait. He heard me. I'll wait.
You hear a bunch of stuff being moved around, and eventually the door opens. There is a powerful spell of gunpowder. He has this weird black streak here, and he goes, oh, sorry, I had to move a few things.
No worries.
I'm assuming you're here to, he looks at his hands, which are like blackened, and just sort of tucks them away behind an apron. And goes, I'm assuming you're here to file a complaint on behalf of your mistress? Again?
Today's your lucky day. Not at all, actually. I'm...
Miracles never cease.
Indeed. We're, preparing to depart. It looks like there's a need for some help up in Ireland.
Oh, but who will take your oath?
Haven't we already done that? Didn't we do that already? I thought you said we remembered.
You did it before. Every time it gives you a plus
every
one
time.
circumstance. You do it every time it gives you a plus one circumstance bonus, and you also like debrief when you get back, so you fix certain conditions.
Oh, right.
It's fine. You haven't played Vaesen before, but the rest would know. You do one before you leave, and then you do one when you get back, and the one before you leave gives you a bonus, and the one when you get back fixes a condition. Usually, depending on how well you do.
Usually.
And whether or not you mean what you
Usually.
say. Well, some people are lying while they take their oath, and weirdly enough, that's when the magic doesn't work.
Oh, weird. How that
Weird!
works out. It's very strange.
Mm-hmm. I'll do it. It's okay. Where are you going?
Conifer Point?
Ireland. Lovely.
Indeed.
Ooh,
but
I hope you have a good crossing. That's a terrible journey in November.
Yes, I'm not looking forward to that one for sure. But I was curious if perhaps you might be able to give me some instruction in medicine before we go. Just
I'm supposed to call the doctor. It's in the books.
But we also know that when you don't, people seem to get better much more quickly.
Because you don't need to bleed people who are already bleeding. It's fine. It's fine. So the quick and dirty version?
Yeah.
Let me... He just closes the door just a little more while shoveling his way into the doorway. Let me clean up in here. Blocking your view inside. Let me clean up in here. And I'll meet you. You know that second guest bedroom on the top floor where I keep most of the supplies. I'll meet you there. Give me 10, 15 minutes.
Sounds good. Thank you.
And he waits until you're turned around before he reopens the door to go back in.
Got me real nervous.
It's fine. Oh, is the music too quiet?
I'll check. I thought I bumped it up, but I did not hear it.
We'll make it louder. Can we make it
Oh, I did
louder?
have to bump it all the way
I
up.
was gonna say, I'm seeing a different view in Alchemy now.
Yes, because I changed the track and background.
Yeah, but you will probably have to bump the sound up.
Got it.
It's a beautiful, creepy boy.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's kind of cute.
He is.
He's pretty cute, right? He's one of the
Adorable.
Vaesen that was mentioned to Madeline. He's somewhere in that list.
Somewhere in
Definitely a bone horse.
I like their little stubby noses.
Yeah. Big
Oh, is that a
ears.
Bogart?
No, actually.
Oh.
Bogarts are much grosser.
Yay!
Hang on, okay. We are about to go to break anyway. I will give my lovely players a picture of a Bogart in their chat while they're gone to feast their eyes upon, so they know what I mean when I say no, it's grosser than this. We will be back in 10 to 15 minutes. Stretch, hydrate, pet your pets, do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself, and we will be right back. Hi, hello, and welcome back. I think this is the closest we've ever been to taking an actual 15-minute break, and I just want to say I'm super proud of us. We are coming back to our Rose House crew, who have received a letter from a certain Helena, a Rose House Apollonian Society member from Ireland, who is asking for help from the society because she was trying to deal with something and she's in over her head. The actual head of the society is currently not here because he's away on another mission. But our 4 brave heroes, protagonists, have taken it upon themselves to at least prepare for the journey. And hopefully they'll be setting off for Ireland well prepared. Decently prepared.
Can I do something before we leave?
I mean, Aine still has to train with Mr. Hawkins, so yes, you still have several.
We have time.
You're currently still on the Wednesday, but you ate in the library. You had lunch and dinner in the library at this point.
A few pepperoni slices and
someone ordered Dunkin'.
Cheese stick
It was
is what I
messy.
just ate. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One of the local ghosts appeared and yelled at you about greasy food in the library and threatened to possess you and your mother if you ever did this again.
First off, you won't speak to me that way again. No, I would like to send a letter to the Mac. See, now I just want to say McAdams. You did this.
I didn't mean to do it. I just warned you about it
McAdams.
happening.
Adams.
Yes. You went to Express, I assume.
Yeah, definitely before I want it to arrive prior to us getting there. And just explaining that myself and my entourage will be coming to visit the town of Conifer Point. We don't require any special treatment. That I was just letting everyone know that we are there and don't want to interfere with the local economy, but we just want to add to it.
The preventative, don't bother, we're just here.
We're
on a
here, we're
tour.
coming. I just want you to know, but we don't want to make a fuss of it.
Please
And
don't throw a ball in our honor.
correct.
Please.
If I know anything, is that a London socialite in a small town could cause problems.
Yes.
Right. Oh, this rich fuck coming to town. Yeah. So
yeah, like they'll spend their annual like GDP on balls and luncheons and
right.
fucking
And-
city folk wanting to be treated.
yeah, right. But
Please don't. Is the
yeah.
message of the letter.
Correct. Yeah.
Beautiful. Sending it express. Fortunately, you have the wealthy level of cash flow.
Mhm.
And wealthy as a talent. Sending
Yeah,
it express, it's going to take a bit of a chunk out of your
Okay.
this month's funds, but doable for you.
I
You're
would like
spending
to
more
use-
money on this letter than Niamh gets in a month, basically.
As long as she rolls with me, she will be fine. I would like to use my talent increase resource to get us there faster, if I could.
Okay.
Express our
yeah.
group there.
Let me grab. So, I may not have prepared anything for the production end and left Eva scrambling for music till the last minute. What I did look up were the actual travel times in 1887 for every leg of the journey you will be going on.
Incredible.
Both
Priorities.
The slow and the express versions.
Priorities.
So if you're throwing money at this, and if Madeline sponsors as well, what you can do, and we'll consider this part of your preparation, what you can do is take the express train from London to Newland, and then there board the steamship to Cork via Queenstown. So that's going to put you from London to Cork in 20 hours if you spend enough money, which is
Less than one day is
ridiculously fast.
right.
That is
But
how
you're-
math works.
that is you throwing money at this and booking everything that is currently available and like bumping a few people.
How does everyone feel about that?
It's not my money. I'm fine with it.
Exactly. I go where Madeline says I go.
Yeah.
So.
If you think time is a priority, yeah, I'll travel
I
on
do.
your dime. Why not?
I do.
At that point,
What could have
you would
happened in the
be-
meantime while we waited, right? While we were waiting for this message.
While you arrive in Cork via steamship, you have to sleep in Cork at that point because there will be no connections at 4 a.m. But you have to sleep in Cork, so money to spend the night in Cork, where you can either go shared haystack, or you can go, I actually want a fancy room in a fancy hotel and my entourage is like in the closet.
I'll sleep in a barn. I don't care.
I think Ferdinand cares.
I'm positive he cares.
Though I would like my own room, I think we could share a room and save a little bit of money.
Shared room. There will be comments on you sharing a room with a member of the opposite sex without a chaperone. So you would have to have Anya and Niamh in the room with you. No, because Anya, you're considered a chaperone at this point.
Oh,
Yeah.
Niamh
Congrats.
isn't, but Anya is the chaperone, basically.
weird.
All right.
Ferdinand isn't hot enough to pull 3 of you.
Damn.
I saw his character sheet. All right. Sleeping Cork, split room, and then from Cork to Galway, this is where it gets slow because that's where the express options end. Right? There's no
right.
high-speed railway the way Britain's been investing in. So what you have to pick, you either take a train Cork to Galway, and then another train heading out west, or say I want a more direct route, but then it is a stagecoach all the way. You could also take an express train to Dublin, but then you have to still cut all the way west from Dublin, which is a not express train, but it's still a train. So the stagecoach will take you a more direct way, but be slower. All in all, regardless whether you pick the stagecoach or the series of trains, it's going to take at least a full day to get to Galway. And then stop in Galway, and then from Galway go to Conifer Point.
Is Conifer Point north of Galway?
No, more west.
Okay.
There's
so
a map.
That first point. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I
The
forgot.
first point
Yeah,
looks like a little
basically-
hand.
That lonely little tree above the words Galway Bay is roughly like one of those extended points is where Conifer Point is.
Oh, I thought it was further out. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So, although, yeah, it's not that far from Galway.
So
Basically, people from Conifer Point will have a day out in Galway from time to time, but they don't want to be city folk, so they don't go often.
So what's the rough,
So 2
riding
days?
time between Galway and Conifer Point?
If you take a stagecoach, 4 hours. The roads are terrible. It's not a well-traveled area. There's barely a road, basically. If you take horses, you're actually faster, but I don't know if all of you know how to ride well. The coach is actually slower because there isn't much of a road, and your horse you can just cut across. Oh, don't forget to pay extra for the dog.
Oh, right. So I'm trying to see what's the one above wealthy.
Oh, that's a good question. I would have to look that up. I think you're the first one to try to go past wealthy. Filthy rich, mechanically speaking.
Oh my god.
That's level 8 is filthy rich. You are one of the richest people in the country and have direct contact
Good
with
lord.
its rulers. You own one or several castles or mansions. There is no expense too great. You can treat yourself to lavish extravagance without ever worrying about cost.
I was gonna say we can keep the dog safe by leaving him at home, but never mind.
I assume we'll need the pupper along with us. So I would like to use that talent, my wealthy talent, to give a +1 to my resources and get us
For the mystery.
the
Get
best
you to filthy rich.
possible way. Yes.
I mean, at that level of income, the dog can actually stay with Niamh rather than be kennelled.
Oh, wonderful.
So you do pay to transport it, but it doesn't get put into kennels.
Not in a crate. Yeah. Roam freely, my boy.
Yes. Filthy rich is the level where even if it shits in the captain's quarters, someone's going to clean it up before they complain. I do want to remind Mikyl as a player, the filthy rich thing and people treating you disgustingly well because you're super rich, that will continue to pertain largely to people outside of the society. The actual society, like the Apollonian society, doesn't give a fuck how rich you are. Rich or poor, a giant will still kill you. Rich or poor, a pixie will still steal all of your underwear. Right?
Fair enough.
Vaesen don't care, therefore the order doesn't care.
Right.
You cannot buy your way into the order.
That's fine. Yeah. As long as we get there and we have the best travel, it's all about the experiences, right? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Let's make the journey worthwhile.
I thought you wanted to get there fast because of You know what? Never mind. Anniek, just to, because I don't think I clarified this in DMs. I've sort of been picturing like a setter-sized, but I do recognize that Irish wolfhounds are
Larger than setters.
explicitly larger than setters, but they are also
Yes.
explicitly hunting dogs.
Yes.
Could Ronan
What are
be
you trying to
a
clarify?
wolfhound? Well, because I need to, like, the scale is so
Oh.
vast. Because it's like
you
wolfhound
want
or
an Irish
beagle.
wolfhound.
Like, beagle to wolfhound is
Look.
huge. I just need to know what
There's a
size
big
dog.
difference.
Because I almost said, oh, well, he can just ride in my lap. And then I was like, that's not true of a wolfhound. They are people.
They will
Wolfhound-
ride in your lap.
Wolfhounds will sit
they
in your
will.
lap. They don't give a fuck.
They will, but they are also
They
a whole
w-
person-sized creature.
Yes. You will be miserable, but they will enjoy it.
Yes.
So
I'm just trying to,
I-
for scale, what,
Yes.
like...
I mean, you could also have an Irish setter if that's what you want to do, because a red setter is
Yeah, that
Irish
splits the
setter-sized
difference.
and a hunting dog, and it splits difference.
Yeah.
If I have to choose between giving you a beagle and a wolfhound, you'd get a wolfhound because I love wolfhounds, and if they weren't ginormous and died young, I would have 10 of them. I love them so much with their goofy faces. But I think
I think that just
Niamh,
adds plot armor.
for Niamh, I think it would make more sense that you would have a kind of setter.
That makes sense to me as well. Okay, I just wanted to confirm before we got 3 sessions in, and I was like, this is all of a
What do you
sudden
mean it
plot-
doesn't fit in my purse?
Right.
I think
Oh.
Irish setter. I love Irish setters as well.
They're very good. Perfect.
There are a few dogs I don't like.
What is
I have
his
a
name?
problem.
Ronan.
Ronan.
Mm-hmm.
There's someone nearby here that has 3 of them, and every single one of them is stunning. Okay. Are there any other things you would like to do to prepare? Is there any? We'll get to the teaching of the combat medic, I think is the nice term we were using for it.
yes, indeed.
Emergency medicine.
Emergency medicine. Yes.
I would.
You are one of the first EMTs.
No pressure.
Better get it right.
I would like to pick up a weapon.
Okay, there is a small armory here. Is there a weapon you had in mind? Don't be too ridiculous.
I was hoping. So I have +1 to agility and +1 to force. I was hoping you could recommend a weapon because I don't know all the weapons. And
Thinking
Mm.
a claymore with those stats. That was a joke.
I thought of both claymores
Halberd?
at the same time, and I was like, I was also just looking at
Is
the
there a
explosive-
javelin around I could use?
There's grenades.
That's true.
All right, let me have a look for weapons for you. So in my home games, I have like my little DM screen, and sometimes my players will come up with insane things, and I will have to be like, "Great, let me find out how this going to work."
How this
So I
works.
so I have like little bits of paper with like fun facts, and please hold, and I'll pop them over my DM screen, and they can read the little fun facts while I scramble to figure out how
Oh,
they
that's-
derailed my entire campaign. And I played a little Jeopardy theme music while I frantically Google rules.
Nice. Do you need us
Uh,
to vamp?
I'm pretty sure the theme music is like
Copyrighted.
copyrighted.
Yeah.
Not if you
Yeah.
sing it.
Oh.
Nobody wants to hear me sing, but if you want to try and like harmonize over Zoom, I am here for it.
No,
But
it's
let me
always
just
a
quickly
nightmare.
clarify with Baker: are we thinking ranged or not ranged?
I was.
Because with agility, I would suggest ranged.
Okay.
Also with your I was gonna say health bar, but it's not a bar, but with your you have high physique, but that doesn't necessarily translate into like good hit points.
Crossbow.
Yeah, like a bow, I guess.
I think you, yeah, probably just bow. I think you.
Because yeah, a bow seems like something that, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you pick between a short bow and a crossbow, because nobody's walking around with a long bow.
Get one
I'll
of those
do a
little
short
itty
bow.
bitty like hand crossbows.
Ooh.
Yeah, those do like a point of damage.
I mean, it was a joke mostly, but I can absolutely, I can see Madeline being like,
Yeah, like those
Yeah.
the little derringers. Like just
Yeah.
1 point of damage
Oh,
is still
yeah.
damage.
I will do a short bow.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Could I follow behind and look for a piece of armor that is just slightly, like just a thicker vest or something?
Just something that has all of the fabric still remaining.
Yeah, just like a little bit of padding or like a Bible in the front pocket. It's just something for like a +1 or something.
Bible in the front pocket.
You know, keep the Bible over your
Yeah.
heart, even though
Yeah.
you're literally in the society that is basically opposing Christianity.
Look,
We're gonna
that and
just
then the
tape-
Aleister Crowley on the other side, like
I said, probably like a Crowley book,
Yeah.
heart-wise.
Yeah. Phone books. We're just gonna tape around your abdomen
phone
so you don't
books,
get
yes.
shanked.
Yes. So we're gonna take 6 months to a year so you can invent Kevlar.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
No, you can find like a padded vest.
Perfect. +1.
Yeah. Oh, zombies are a Carpathia thing. We'll do that next season.
This isn't really important, but my brain. So we take, like when we see scary things, right?
Yes.
There's fear values.
Yes.
So Vaesen are like, ooh, scary. But then like, are werewolves not Vaesen? Because like terrible, like level 2 is like
Yeah.
Varvilf.
So, werewolves are Vaesen, but werewolves have this weird place in basically the game mechanics because yes, they're a Vaesen, but also they can be cursed humans.
And they can infect you too, right? The players.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
they're like an extra tier. Okay, that makes sense.
Werewolves have well, their fur also protects them. That's pretty cool.
Ooh.
Technically, they're a shapeshifter class.
But
they
unlikely to
are.
be what we're looking at.
Yeah, unlikely to be what you're looking at. But yeah, the thing with werewolves is you can either see the werewolf or you can see a human that is cursed because they can fully change shape. It's not it's not like in most smut where you can tell someone's a werewolf because they're hot and rich and have golden eyes.
Ferdinand, what color are your eyes?
What?
The
Werewolves are normally.
so dark brown they look black.
Oh, that's not creepy at all. No, in the Vaesen universe, there are 3 ways to create a werewolf, and only one of them is through a curse.
Oh.
And the other 2, one of them's, I know most of you own the books, and if you read it, one of them I think is really weird and oddly misogynistic. Because it's
Zach?
basically, I'll read it to you. A baby.
I know. I was like,
No.
which book?
Yeah, no,
Continue.
Right?
Yeah, no,
Is it the core?
The
The core book?
core book. A baby might become a shapeshifter if the mother's pain during childbirth is relieved through magic.
Oh.
Like, let women have their magic epidurals.
Right?
Why are you jinxing the baby? This is
Man.
bullshit.
Cannot catch a break.
This is fucking bullshit. Give people their magic epidurals. Fuck off.
Oh.
You could be the change you want to see in the world, Anniek. But anyway, okay. So
I haven't
sorry.
been a werewolf yet, so you don't know if I would actually subscribe to this. But this is the way the core
That's
rule
true.
book rules it. And there's the option to become a werewolf willingly, which I do appreciate. You can't just say, fuck it, I'm gonna be a werewolf, I'm gonna learn magic.
Oh, sorry, I kept reading. It got worse. Please continue.
Oh no!
That is basically the core of Vaesen.
It is a horror game. Like,
Yeah.
we're being
Oh,
really
well, yeah,
nice
yeah.
and character introductory right now,
I know,
but
I know.
I am going to skin people alive further on in this game, so, you know, it'll be fine.
Sheesh.
It might not be you, just play the game properly. Anya.
I always play the game properly.
Correct. Anya, you meet Mr. Hawkins, Master Hawkins, depending on your own status in life, in the guest bedroom. Do you knock?
I think I would have gone straight there to wait for him.
Oh, great. When you enter the room,
Oh,
the
no.
face you just made. When you enter the room, there is a human shape under the sheets in the bed. Like fully covered.
Yeah, yeah. Does it appear to be moving?
No.
It's not my business.
Perfect. You wait 10, 15, 20 minutes. Mr. Hawkins shows up, all cleaned up, different apron, carrying like a bowl of water, some supplies, puts everything on one of the baseboards. Right, then, oh, very exciting. A mission with the four of you. Battle medicine. Right. Be a dear and, oh, pull back the cloth, please.
I take a deep breath and pull the cloth back, probably to about like waist high, I guess.
No, all the way. We can
Oh.
injure it at all points.
Fair enough. Go for it. Is
Yeah.
it a mannequin? Please tell me it's like a mannequin of some kind.
Fully naked male corpse.
Amazing! This poor girl is probably about 17 different shades of red.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yep. Look, you want to learn, you're gonna learn.
Yep.
Right. So, observe the human figure. One of the most important things that happens in combat is that blood goes where blood shouldn't go. So, when someone gets injured, we often focus on the blood. Because if bones break, that's not usually lethal, right? We can fix those later. But if you're bleeding when you're not supposed to be bleeding, especially for men, then that could be a problem. So, we can bleed to the outside, and he like gestures at like limbs and the torso. Blood will have two colors. It will either be dark blood or bright blood. Dark blood, you have a little more time. Bright blood, you probably should be stressed. Now, if you see bright blood, think blah blah blah. He explains tourniquets and holding pressure, etc., etc. And then he goes on to say, now, the thing that doctors here often miss is that you can also lose blood to the inside, right? There's all kinds of places in our body that can contain blood that shouldn't contain blood. So if someone is getting all pale and a little shaky, and they have like a really big bruise or something, or you saw them take a big fall, maybe there's blood when there shouldn't be blood, right? Now, the thing about that is, there isn't a lot we can always do about it, depending on where we are. Now, you're in the order. So hypothetically speaking, say you have access to a kind of magic that would heal someone, that would be a good time to use it, right? Other than that, all you can do is try to keep them comfortable, keep them hydrated, keep them awake, and get them stable. Now, if these things are all happening and someone is like, their lips are turning blue and they're gasping for breath, and you put your ear to their chest and they're not breathing quite right, They may have lost a lung, and I don't mean lost in the sense that it's no longer in their chest cavity. It'll still be there somewhere, but it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Now, sometimes we can't fix it, but sometimes when you're desperate, you have to try things. So what you're gonna do, and he's gonna hand you like a knife. You're going to count the ribs, and then you're gonna put the knife in, and you're gonna see if something goes psh, right? Give it a go. Wait. He's going to touch a number of runes on the corpse that you hadn't noticed before, and it starts to simulate breathing, like gasping. Right. Give it a go, count the ribs, aim for 5 or 6, and just jab it in there.
Okay, first of all, the magic mannequin is really cool. That's neat. I like that. Secondly, the entire time Anya's had like a little like wire notebook. She's been taking notes, making small sounds as she's writing, and he's hearing things like blood where there shouldn't be blood, and blood where there should be, and bright blood and dark blood, and she's just like trying to keep up, and it's just like flipping pages, writing notes, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Here, take this knife," and she's like, "Oh, right, now I have to do the thing. It's not just...
This is not just an academic thing. We have to
Right.
practice.
Right. Okay. What am I rolling for this? Medicine? Actual medicine?
I think actual medicine.
Okay. So I don't have a bonus to medicine at all, but I do have
Not
3
yet.
precision.
I mean, this would get you the +1 if you train hard enough.
Trying really hard. Ooh, oh, okay. That is 2 successes on 3 dice.
Beautiful. You count the ribs expertly. You jam the knife in. You hear the psh. You watch the corpse go. And Mr. Hawkins goes, excellent. You're a natural at this. Now, what we're going to do, I see you have a lot of notes, and I'm assuming you've already learned about like casts and splints and all of that nonsense. We're going to have a little practice run. Turn around. Go on, face the wall.
Okay, yeah, she'll do it. We'll do that.
Okay. Behind you, you hear what can... I'm so glad for content warnings. What can only be described as abuse of a corpse, as Mr. Hawkins inflicts various injuries on the mannequin, which is not a mannequin, but in fact a magically reanimated dead person. And then after a few seconds, he goes, "Oh no, he is injured! Anya, quick, help him!" And he's not a good performer, but he's like dramatically gesturing you and go see what needs to be done. Go. There's dark blood pooling from a thigh laceration. An arm is clearly broken. Small head wound.
Okay. In that case, I think we'll go for the thigh laceration first, knowing what we've been taught today about severity of wounds.
Yep, triaging appropriately.
Do you want me to roll for that one as well?
No,
Shall we?
I'm gonna go with, you already had 2 successes.
Okay, thank
This
you.
is just to illustrate what you and Mr. Hawkins are going to be doing in this room for the next few hours. Like he's gonna make you turn around, he's gonna do something to that corpse, and he's gonna try and make you fix it.
Beautiful.
And you can have a +1 to medicine going forward.
That brought you too much joy, Anniek.
Look, I spent a lot of time doing first aid.
Also, can we trade Mr. Hawkins? Can we recruit
You
him?
want him in Castle Gillenkreuz?
So badly.
You want to poach him?
I do things, not people.
Hang on, I have to pet a dog. There you go. When you're done training and you have your +1, he just goes, "There we go. Now, you don't mind cleaning this up, do you?"
Where does it need to go?
the pyre outside.
Is that a normal thing that we just like have in the backyard or something?
There is usually a pyre outside, yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, not
I mean-
backyard, but like you don't have you're in London, you don't have a
Sure.
proper yard, but like courtyard.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think by that point, Anya's probably thinking to herself like, "Oh, whatever. I've got to go clean up anyway because I'm probably covered in."
Oh yeah, no, there were arterial sprays, there were amputations.
Of course. Yeah. So, yeah. So at this point, she's just kind of like,
Mr.
"Well,
Hawkins was clearly waiting, dying for someone to ask him
Literally.
about this.
I love it.
I do have a 4 to my physique, so I'm pretty sure I could probably just fireman carry
Absolutely.
the body. So
Sure.
Yeah.
Easily. It's lighter than some of the trunks Miss Sinster makes you carry. Books are heavy.
books are heavy.
Very.
I understand. Yep.
The reason my character has a 3 in physique is because she carries around all of her books.
Exactly. Books are heavy. Bunch of nerds. Right. Any other preparations? We have people. I will get you the stats in a second, but I have to describe some gore first. We have a bow. We have a padded armor. We have letters being sent and money being spent, tickets being booked. Have we decided? And by we, I mean Ferdinand as the man doing the booking. On trains, or stagecoach, or are you going to make the ladies ride a horse? The last leg of the journey.
Train, steam, train,
Steam,
and
train.
stagecoach, because it's more direct.
Okay. Train.
I would like to gather my travel belongings in my room.
Oh, so you have those in Rose's house, I assume.
Yes, yeah. So he would go to his room and open it. Thick layer of dust everywhere. Cobwebs, just everywhere. He would open up a small cabinet, and inside would be a backpack. He grabs a map book. He would want a map of the area, a
Okay.
field kitchen,
Mhm.
and he would slowly put that in there. Compass and a lockpick, a magnifying glass, and a rope ladder. That would be everything that he would pack.
The
Into
rope
his-
ladder is not in good shape in the sense that someone tied it in a lot of extra knots.
He's not athletic, so I'm pretty sure he did that to make it easier to climb.
No, as in it's basically at this point like someone made it in like a cute little wreath shape with little bows and stuff.
Oh.
You have the
I am
whole
not
journey
gonna-
to unpick it. You can just
Yeah,
pack it and
yeah. I
unpick it
am not
later,
going to take the
but-
time to figure out who the hell this was. So like we have things to do. And then in my wardrobe, would there be anything like a light leather duster, something that would give me a little bit more armor than what I'm...
Are you looking for the +1 as well?
I mean, if you're going to give us time to do all this, I'm going to do it.
Yeah. Considering the amount of time Madeline's spending with the books. Do you want like a proper duster, or are you thinking more heavy-duty hunting coat?
More of a heavy-duty hunting coat, something that would, yeah.
Yeah.
Not necessarily long, because if we need to run, then of course dusters get in the way. No one likes
Kind of my
cape.
point. Dusters
Yeah.
are just not.
Capes
they're
lead to
pretty-
injuries, okay? Yeah.
Yes. As someone who used to ride in super long coats, but they had like four-way splits, so you could actually move. We'll call it a solid hunting jacket. It'll be well-treated leather because you're filthy rich at this point.
Nice.
It might even be lambskin,
Ooh.
but properly lined so it's less delicate.
Uh,
Like that. And I have a revolver,
Yes.
but I'm going to be greedy and grab a whip in the
Oh,
armory.
All right. I'll point out you don't have points to use a whip, but you can use it to
You're
look
absolutely
cool.
right.
You can use it to look cool.
Is this like, are we talking like a crop, like a riding whip, or like a bull whip?
Like a bullwhip, yeah.
Amazing.
Like a Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Grab my fedora. Let's
I
go.
want you to use it, not get any successes, and lose an eye. I'm so excited.
This can't keep
Fucking
happening.
dangerous. It's
I know.
gorgeous.
Every
Um,
character loses an eye. No.
You're
Not-
no.
no. Comric didn't lose an eye.
Comric didn't lose an eye. You just went to live with the mermaids.
Right.
On a farm,
It was
upstate.
basically a happy ending. You got
It
married.
was. Yeah. Against his will.
Happily married. No, happily married.
Probably
You
about
took
as
the
good of an
ring.
ending as one could
I-
expect in this game.
Ask Rolo. Getting married is the happy ending, okay?
True. And that's all. So yeah, I'm packing and
Fully
Yep.
kitted out.
Yep.
I love it. The more stuff you take, the more stuff I get to throw at you.
yes.
Baker, you were saying something.
Madeline will go up to her room after she's done going through all of that. I imagine it's relatively late, and if Anya
It is late at this point.
if Anya is still doing
Reanimating
her,
a corpse.
yes, she will like drag a steam trunk out from somewhere and just start throwing clothes in there and books and writing utensils and like all of her stuff. Not
You're-
packing it.
Just to say, are you
putting it-
packing your own stuff? Because you might need a penalty for this.
No, she is not packing it. She's just putting everything she wants to put in one place so Anya doesn't have to run around. Because she's assuming that Hawkins is like making Anya do something else for the day.
Technically correct.
And then,
Where is your... Oh, I don't know if the rest knows what you have. Where's your memento? Is that on your person?
yes. She...
At all times?
Yes.
Would Anya know where and
Yes.
what it is? Okay.
Yes.
Does Liz?
Anya would...
Do you want,
Anya...
want to share it with Liz? in
Anya
just
would
a second?
know.
I might be
I
planning
like
to fuck
secrets.
with your stuff.
I like secrets.
No.
And she is going to throw she's gonna throw a list on top of her trunk. And it's just like, please have someone or please go get these items. And along with some coins, and it's gonna be an extra sachet of bows and
Wait. Sachet of bows?
Like a bundle of hair ties?
Like
No.
hair? No, explain it to me. I'm too European for this.
arrows.
Arrows.
But those don't
Arrow.
come in.
A quiver
Those
of
don't come in
arrows.
A quiver
sachets,
of-
and they're not bows.
No,
Okay,
a quiver of arrows.
What?
Quiver of
Quiver of
arrows.
arrows.
All right, we're all together.
Whew. That was a journey. I panicked. I was like, are we...
You're not too
are we-
European. We're all in this
Are
together.
we putting hair ties in tea apparel now? I'm so...
No, you were just friends with a person who has ADHD, and words just come out. However, they come out.
A quiver. You want a quiver of arrows? I
Everyone
get it
cheers to
now.
that one. Yeah.
Hey.
Mood.
Words. What are words?
Hey, I
Okay,
did spend
quiver of
30
arrows.
minutes making all of my dice perfect.
Yeah. That sounds
Yeah,
about
you're
right.
not getting a mechanical benefit for that.
And then, just like a first aid kit as well, a couple of them.
A regular first aid kit?
She just puts first aid kit, and whatever Anya buys, Anya buys.
Perfect.
She
are
at
you
this-
are you leaving a pouch of money with this?
Yes. She's not stupid.
No, just an academic. Look, I've worked with a lot of professors. They often forget things cost money.
I think Anya has reminded her enough times to leave money.
Valid.
That she leaves money.
Yeah, no,
And
that is
then-
valid.
And then she puts on there also jerky and tack bread.
Beautiful. Niamh, any other? You have your padded vest. You have your +1 to move forward. Your dog is going to be paid for by Ferdinand.
Yeah, I should thank him or something. I would like to either take, depending on the mood of the ghosts, or copy, or something, a map book for the area that we were going to, or, request,
A favorite and/or.
an alcoholic beverage, either liquor or fine wine, from Mrs. Morley.
Honestly, Mrs. Morley is perfectly happy to slip you something from that hollow globe
Nice.
in the library that actually contains most of the liquor. So she just goes, solid whiskey, scotch.
Let's do whiskey.
Okay. So yeah, you just, it's not like a full bottle, like it's definitely been opened, but a solid 2/3.
That is absolutely fine. Thank you, Mrs. Morley.
Look, I can see who you're traveling with, and I think you're gonna need it. Just keep an eye on Anya for me.
Always.
Good girl. Alright, you have 2/3 of a bottle of whiskey.
And then that is probably it for me, I think. I mean, I will also go to my sparse quarters and gather up all of my stuff, which is not a lot. I think we've got more of a rucksack situation going on here than a steamer trunk. Maybe a couple, like, her nice skirt, very homespun, you know, for going out nice places.
Yeah.
Her dazzled trousers, yeah, she'll add the liquor. Most of it was probably in the bag to begin with. Not a lot of unpacking going on here. And then all the... When
Always
I
have a go
built my character sheet, it was a vague hunting equipment
Yeah.
that I chose
hunting
from...
is a thing.
Well, And then when I built my character sheet in alchemy, it was like, you have one hunting trap, you have one knife, you have one rifle. And I was like,
That about covers it.
yeah, could go either way on that. So if you're fine with that, like, description of hunting equipment, I already had the rifle. It's fine.
Oh, so you already have the rifle, so you can add the knife and the trap if you want to.
Okay. Because I think having specifics is probably better than being vague. And then, of course, my memento. But yeah.
The mementos in your rucksack is what I'm hearing.
At the moment, yes.
Okay. And let's see. I know Ferdinand is wearing his memento, and I assume Anya is wearing their memento, considering what it is. Perfect. Great. Perfect. No worries. Nobody needs to be worried about anything at all. I need to send one quick little message with a question. Oh, why am I typing all in all caps? One of you is a message.
Sorry.
You're safe. For now. Oh, some people are more specific than others. It is at this point very, very late at night. Mrs. Morley has gone back to her house. She doesn't live here. She only works here.
Can I do something
Master
before?
Hawkins is around somewhere. You can try and catch Mrs. Morley as she's closing up.
Okay, in the kitchen?
Yeah, that's where she's her main job is cook. And then if there aren't enough other servants, she can do some of the housekeeping. But by default, she'll be in the kitchen. She's basically prepping the bread for breakfast.
Right. Mrs. Morley, is anyone around? Have you noticed?
Living? No. The ghosts are always here.
Of course. There is still the beef tenderloin, I suppose. I'll get ready for dinner for tomorrow. So, you have a good night. And he will start taking off his jacket and put on an apron, and making beef Wellington for the next day. As he secretly has been sneaking into the kitchen making dinners.
While you're like taking off your jacket, she's getting ready to. She wants to stop you, but she can't. Because you outrank her, but she's very much. This is my domain, though. So she starts to point out, okay, so the flowers are, you ignore the flowers. The spices are, you know what the spices are. She's trying to point things out to you, but you already know where they are.
He's moving quickly throughout the kitchen. Like, he's been here. He's done this plenty of times. She might not have caught him, but
she
knows.
She knows you've been around. She didn't know that you'd actually gotten decently good at this. She kind of assumed, useless rich boy playing around, making unedible bullshit. But I think she's not going to say it out loud. God forbid she says this out loud. But she's halfway impressed with how you're comporting yourself in her kitchen. Because, like, if she's ranking things, she would be. She's happy that a high-bred person, of like a rich person or a high-placed person or a well-bred person, would be willing to learn how to cook, like that supersedes her annoyance at you invading her kitchen. Like sharing her love for cooking goes above being pissed off that you're here. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like a pluses and minuses thing, and she's God, you can just see the conflicted math in her head, but like the end result is that she's just happy that you want to learn how to cook. She's just thrilled that you're cooking. This is great. Everyone should know how to cook. It, if the Great British Bake Off were a thing in this time, she would be the biggest fan and on the jury. She would be thrilled. She would hug everyone that managed to make a tarte tatin.
Oh,
As soon as it is
I
obvious
love her.
that she doesn't need to point out to you where everything
Mhm.
is, she goes from annoyed to pleased.
Would you like me to save you some?
I'd love to try what you're making, certainly.
I'll make sure there's enough.
Oh, do try. Are you making it for your friends?
Well, we'll just say it comes from you.
No. My point is, I'm sure. I know you don't usually stay over, but I'm sure you're aware. Miss Madeline. She doesn't rise early, so you want to put the heat on low so it cooks slower. So it's not ready at 9, but it's ready at 11.
You are the best. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're a surprising man, Master Wellham. I bid you good night.
The same.
And she'll leave. You spend a peaceful evening / early night in the kitchen. It is a well-stocked kitchen. Everything works smoothly. The rest of the house can be a little patchwork. But the kitchen is... You get the feeling that she demanded the funds from Master Hawkins to make sure that this kitchen was up to her standards before the rest of the house got dealt with.
Right. Without good food, there's nothing. Right.
You don't need an armory, you need a kitchen. And
Correct.
once the kitchen is up and running, you can...
Is the reason why we don't have a garden.
Exactly. You can go play your other games after the kitchen is working. Right. We are in the dead of night, passing Wednesday to Thursday. And I know this is a leading question. You don't have to take the bait. Is everybody asleep and just in bed where they're supposed to be? Or are there other things afoot after the beef Wellington?
Well,
Oh.
I think
1 a.m., 2 a.m.
I think it depends on how long it takes Anya to put all of Madeline's things in her chest.
Putting the things in her chest doesn't take long. The shopping list.
Yes, the shopping list.
Are
Yeah.
you doing that right now, or are you going to bed first and doing it in the morning? That is the question.
It does feel like something that would be better done in the morning, but I also don't know what time we need to leave.
I don't know if Ferdinand shared with the group the travel arrangements that he made when he booked everything. I think he just booked them and went on to the
Typical
kitchen.
man.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't think you know what time you're leaving.
Okay. Well, in that case, then she's probably definitely gone to bed to get that good sleep. So
Beautiful. All right.
Yeah.
1 a.m. 2
Niamh is
a.m..
asleep with Ronan.
Who puts their dogs in a kennel when the dog can go into bed?
Facts.
Look, my dogs are nice enough to let me share the bed with them.
Yeah.
There's so many of them.
I think I know the house, not a castle. The house is nice, but I think from so much habit, like using Ronan for warmth, their bag for a pillow. Like I'm sure like there's everything's furnished, but like
Yeah.
you know, that's what you're used to, right? And like, you know, clothes are comfy, so yeah, why not? What time of year is this? You said, and it was a million years ago.
November is still winter.
Yeah, so it's cold. So Ronan's probably not on the floor because I'm too warm. But I leave it to you to RP the dog.
Look, I've known several Irish setters, and unless they are consistently kennelled, they will assume that you are there to share your body heat with them. They are Ronan's probably like, they like spy the spine. So if you're on your side, the dog will be on their side, feet facing the other way. Preferably using about 2/3 of the bed. And you're like on the edge of the bed.
Did I warrant a queen-size guest room, or is this a twin situation? A single situation?
Oof. Honestly, I think everyone has a twin at best.
Yeah, that feels right.
Again, the order doesn't care if you're rich. You get to use the armory, the library. They'll patch you up. They'll give you therapy for your trauma. The bed is secondary, maybe tertiary. As you're trying to fall asleep, Ronan is doing that thing where he's running in his sleep and doing that sort of squeaky whimpering thing.
I love him.
Leg twitches.
Yeah, leg twitches, ear twitches, everything.
Yeah.
The whole deal.
Ugh.
Sweet Ronan.
Okay, fine. Ronan has plot armor. Fine.
We might not make it out of this.
Yeah. I will give my life for Ronan.
God damn it, your DM is the biggest dog person you've ever met. What else am I gonna
Why do
do?
you think she picked the dog?
If it was a cat, it would be dead this session, but no, she picked a dog.
Me and my hunting pig.
You mean bacon?
Pork
How
chop.
did you guess their name?
I'm psychic, I guess. Alright. Any other things people would like to do during the night?
No.
Beautiful. I would like to go to early morning then on day 2, the Thursday. Honestly, a little bit before dawn. And I would like Mikyl to roll a vigilance test. Probably
Vigilance is logic.
Yes.
Okay. Two successes.
I'll tell you it's an opposed test.
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5 as well. So you wake up pre-dawn. You know how that super pale grayish daylight, like just past the curtains. Then again, it's winter, so pre-dawn is not that early. So we're talking 5:30-ish.
Silhouette of trees because it's still dark, but yeah.
No birds yet. You You're not sure exactly what noise it is that awakens you, but you heard something near your door that isn't the usual sound of like servants moving around, because you're surrounded by servants your whole life. People
Right.
do everything for you, and they always try to move unobtrusively.
Hmm.
But this time someone just went and left. There was a noise that woke you up.
Can I get up and go towards the door, open the door?
As you get up and go towards the door, you notice a bit of paper that has been slipped under your door.
Slowly, I would actually open the door and look to see if there was anyone in the hallway before he picked up the.
Empty hallway.
Gotta make sure.
Since I also got 2 successes.
if you see 2, yeah, it's one shoe down the hallway, yeah.
No one there because we
No one
tied.
there. I'll pick up the parchment and read it.
Unfamiliar handwriting to you. But clearly handwritten, decent handwriting. Someone who's been not just taught their letters, but someone who's like used to writing. Pretty flowing script, cursive, and it just says, trying to be cryptic enough without being too cryptic. She's not really your friend.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, since I said that, I did get a magnifying glass. Can I do an investigation on this and just see if...
Yeah, absolutely.
Gosh.
What specifically are you in your magnifying glass looking for?
Well, first he'll lick his thumb and run it across some of the writing to see if it's fresh, because the ink would smear.
It smears. It's super fresh.
Super fresh. Got it. I think the handwriting's not familiar to him, but is the paper. Like, is it fine? Is it something that's, newspaper quality or thick cardstock? Anything that would give him kind of...
Yeah, did someone have to repurpose it? Does someone have a stationary set?
Yeah, right.
What level of person are we dealing with?
Right.
Yeah, roll it.
Not a 1.
No. Not a single one.
Not a 6 die. Fucking so many 3s. Not a 1. Perfect. I'm waking up.
Yeah, you're barely awake. And just reading that message and the fact that someone is apparently slipping you secret messages, you're like, are we talking Anya? Are we talking Madeline? Are we talking...
They're all she's in my life. I don't know.
They're all she's. Also, maybe it's not one of the PCs. Are you talking my mom? Are you talking one girl I'm talking to that my mom wants me to get married to? Who?
Ronan's safe.
Ronan is definitely your friend.
For sure.
For sure.
Maybe the cook is a double agent for someone or something. You cannot tell. This message, it's not just that you're just waking up. It's so broad and yet so specific that you're just freaking out at this point.
Hmm. Great mystery.
You
He's
can't
up now.
ask anybody
Like, he's
that.
awake. Yeah. He'll fold it, make sure that he places it into his bag, and
Yeah,
he'll get
5
ready
a.m.
for the morning.
You're up and at 'em.
Mm-hmm.
This character sheet was not built for the amount of inventory Ferdinand has.
To be
Encumbrance.
fair, reaching filthy rich as a wealth level is considered exceptional.
He has a very large haversack.
Some would call it handy. No. Are there any other things anyone needs to do between, say, 5 and 7 a.m.?
Niamh's... oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no. I after getting ready, I would definitely go downstairs to check on the Wellington, pull it out, let it sit, and
Yeah, the residual cooking.
correct. Trying to hide the fact that.
It was you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Eva?
Niamh will not know that it was Ferdinand. I imagine at some point they'll be able to smell something.
Oh, it smells delicious.
Tasty afoot. Being an early riser, gonna make sure that the rifle's
Your
clean.
hunting starts at 4 a.m.
Yeah. Gonna clean the rifle, take care of that, just to make sure it's all ready to go. Can we assume that the hunting equipment includes a gun cleaning kit?
Yes, you can clean your own gun.
Thank you. Gonna test the fit of the vest and all that sort of stuff, and then we'll drift down to the
I will point out
kitchen.
the vest is clearly meant for someone with... It's meant for a man. Like, it's a little tight in the boobie area, and then
That's
it's
fine.
too straight in the waist area. We've all been there.
Sure. Yeah. I might scrounge around for
Anniek
some.
can probably tailor it for you.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do. You can always just accept it.
You can always
No.
size up.
Who are you trying to look good for?
No, I just want it to be effective. No,
It'll work, you just
I don't
look
care
bulky.
how it looks. Yeah. And then we'll take all my stuff downstairs at an appropriate hour for food, based on what Mrs. Morley has indicated as appropriate. Set my stuff by the door, make sure Ronan has food, and head to the kitchen.
Oh, God, I wish luck rolls were a thing in this game.
You could make it a thing.
Yeah, you
I'm
could
not
make it a thing.
encourage that, but
I could.
as someone who does often call for luck rolls.
I love luck rolls. What would this even fall under?
Well, you have a mechanical crisis. I will say, just to establish things, that I think Ronan is a very well-trained hunting dog. Like, that is his task. That is his plan. He loves people, but after his job, like if he's on a task,
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
and I don't feed him people food. I mean, obviously, like, if we're out and about, he'll eat whatever I can give him. But, like, here, I give him kennel food, dog food.
We've probably had these conversations where it's like, this is the boundary.
Kennel food.
I'm
Don't
100% sure. Like, you all do
You're
whatever
right.
you want. I don't see it.
it's
But,
What is kennel food?
well, like, like, whatever they're feeding the dogs in the kennel. Like, beef, like whatever bones and
It's
stuff.
basically whatever's left over from the kitchen.
Scraps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
We don't have like kibble in
no,
1887.
but like not feeding from the table, that sort of
Right.
thing. And not just willy-nilly whatever. Like when she can have the opportunity to sort food is.
So, hashtag educational fun fact 1887.
Mhm.
Hunting dogs were usually around when people had dinner. And
They
were
did eat
fed
the scraps.
from the table and under the table, and they just ate whatever the people didn't eat. Like
They
would
did.
They would be in the dining hall, under the
Oh.
table, bothering you for whatever the fuck was left over.
And
Well,
that
I'm raising my
They were-
dogs as hunting dogs then.
They
Because
were-
that's
they were like-
exactly what
They
happens
were
in this
active-
house.
They were active participants in dinner, usually.
they were. I think Niamh does not
And
like
they
the
love it.
bothering part of things.
Right.
So it is like it's the no begging thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since Madeline went to bed early, she is up early.
My lady.
So, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna institute luck rolls. Roll 4d6.
Oh.
Me
Me?
too.
No.
No, just Madeline.
Oh.
2 successes.
2 successes. You are in luck. Anya is awake when you wake up.
And
Um,
I think as soon as she realizes that you're awake early, she's like, "Are you okay? Are you feeling all right? Do I need to call a doctor?"
I figured I'd try sleeping in my room.
I will point out to Baker, Madeline's back, hips, and neck feel considerably better than normal. It's almost like sleeping in a bed is
Wild.
good for you.
No, she'll be like, well, I figured I should sleep in my room, and I finished. Oh, the trunks packed, perfect. And I went to bed early. Why am I explaining myself? I'm gonna get dressed. I'll go downstairs and eat breakfast in the room, so you don't have to, because I need you to go shopping.
Yes, I saw the list, so I'll
Do you need more money?
You do.
I do.
Okay. She walks over and just like writes a note with her seal that gives Anya. Like Anya's very used to getting these like just here's a note to the bank. They'll give you how much ever you say you need.
Oh, danger. Okay.
Yeah, you know that when you get a blank check, which is basically what you're getting right now, A, it's gonna take a while, and B, oh no, she has some really wild plans.
Well, I guess I better be on my way.
Have you eaten breakfast?
She literally just like waves her hand and gets ready.
No. You yell at me when I do that.
That's different. And she just
How?
kind of like ties the bag of coins like into her waistband question mark. There's got to be an interior pocket or something. I don't remember how these
You
work at
have,
this
so you
time.
have like your underskirts,
Yeah.
and then you have your overskirts, and your overskirts have a gap that lead to
Right.
your pocket. So you have like
Okay.
2 layers of defense against pickpockets.
Right. Okay. So
Ah.
it's like all the way on the inside there. We're
Mhm.
just yeah.
Solidly tucked away.
Yeah.
Do we know we're traveling today?
No, because Ferdinand told
No.
no one.
Yeah.
He didn't tell
we
you
have
so
not
you're
officially
leaving
been
either.
told anything.
Then Madeline will put on pants, like a shirt, comfortable boots.
Oh no, pants on the express train.
So
Well,
many ladies
if-
in pants.
As if at some point someone tells me we're traveling, I will go upstairs and change. And doesn't bother with
Information sharing who?
To be
cravat.
fair, no one asked Ferdinand. Okay,
Fair.
so
Nobody knew you were booking everything.
I will retcon that I did not take my stuff downstairs then, because that would not make sense. It is
Right.
just in my room for whenever.
I assumed you had like a bug out bag ready to go at all
I
times.
do, but also
one by the
if I
door
don't know
and
when we're
one in the
traveling-
room,
Yeah,
one by the
exactly.
back door.
One by
yeah.
the back door. Yeah, there you go.
One buried in the
That's
garden
just-
you don't have.
Right.
That's right.
Look, back gate, front gate, side gate.
And she's gonna have Anya do her hair before she leaves, and then she's just gonna head down for breakfast. And I think she had gotten up early enough that like no one's at the breakfast table yet. And she's just like, no one's even here. Why do they yell at me for not getting up early enough? And just sits down
As soon as you're like lodging that complaint, a servant will come to serve you some beef Wellington.
Okay.
There's no people there, mainly because Niamh's already fucked off. And because Ferdinand's in the kitchen. For some wild reason. But everything's already set. Like the baseboard is set, the tea is steeped, everything is ready. Like the full breakfast is served. There's just no people. Also, because there isn't that many people in residence right now, but all the food is ready, and you're realizing that eating food when it's ready rather than 4 to 5 hours later, everything tastes better than normal. Things that are supposed to be crunchy are crunchy. Things that are supposed to be soggy are soggy rather than dried out. Everything's in the state it is meant to be in, and you're like, this is delicious.
What a concept.
Nothing's been exposed to air for too long.
she's just eating and reading.
The breakfast is insulted.
It's delicious.
It is. It's better than you're used to. Because it hasn't been left out for 4 hours. I need locations because Niamh is
Headed to the kitchen.
headed to the kitchen. You can eat in the dining room. You are
Yeah.
considered. You're a member of the
Yeah.
order.
It's
You're
weird.
You're technically supposed to eat in the dining room. Technically,
I mean,
you don't have to.
have they gotten in trouble before?
Yes.
Yes.
In trouble is too firm. You've
Yeah, it
been
was like-
shooed away before.
Yeah, that's fine. I will
Like,
go
you're-
into the kitchen expecting to be shooed away, but that
You're
I
not
think is
considered
habit.
staff.
Yeah, that's
Like,
weird though.
People have a lot of people have really like categorization issues with Anya because she is a full-fledged member of the order.
but also staff.
But also staff, but she's not supposed to be staff, but she refuses not to be staff.
Mm.
Whereas Niamh, you're not even like you're not someone's personal servant. You're just, why aren't you in a dining room?
I think
Take
her,
your dog and go.
her plan mostly is to see what is in the kitchen that she can just like grab and head outside for a bit.
There's beef Wellington.
Yes, did not know that going in though, because this will be a sit-down meal. This is a oh shit.
You can smell it on the way down.
I love that you think she knows what beef Wellington smells like.
It smells different than normal breakfast because you can actually smell it rather than it being bread and cheese and toast and jam.
Yeah.
Fair.
It smells like meat. Warm meat. Properly cooked warm meat. seasoned and spiced properly cooked worm meat.
Look, unless you as a DM are
It smells
actively
like dinner,
saying,
but it's 6 a.m.
do not go into the kitchen, Niamh will still
Yeah, go
go
into the kitchen,
through
by
the
all means.
kitchen, at least, to get to the dining room.
No,
Planning
because-
on just...
No, because it's like where you sleep,
Mhm.
dining room, kitchen.
Yeah. Dumb
There's
waiters.
layers. Nope,
Open onion.
not paid for yet. Those are expansion packs.
That's so funny. Servant stairs.
Servant staircase.
Fine.
Every time you take the servant staircase, the house servants glare at you because you're one of those weird outside people who's also a member of the
I won't
order.
use, if they don't like that, I won't use the servant stairs. Because, yeah, I am not
You're
actually
not supposed to be here.
That probably happened once. Fine. I can take
It
a
happened
hint.
once. Everybody stared at you.
I can't imagine. Maybe Madeline got there before me. It seems highly unlikely, but possible. But
I think Anya would make sure Madeline is served in a dining room.
yeah, no. But I'm saying like I can take a hint. I will go to the dining room because you are giving me every single roadblock to not go to the kitchen.
By all means, go to the kitchen. It's going to be weird and awkward and fucked up.
I mean, that's her.
You do you.
I throw open the kitchen door deliberately. It smells good
Crash
in
open
here.
the kitchen door. I think Ferdinand is Ferdinand still here? Are you serving your own beef Wellington?
Absolutely not. It would have been.
You checked on it and you left.
Checked on it, left it out, because you have to let it sit.
It has the
Because
steam.
you're literally baking it.
Exactly.
So
It's like with sourdough. You take it out of the oven and it
Right.
needs at least an
Right,
hour
right.
to like after
Mhm.
cook.
Absolutely.
That's the proper English term.
Rest.
Rest.
Nagaren? Rest? Really? That's the...
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what.
Well, that's
It is.
usually
You think
what
I
they
know
say
both
at the-
languages? Come on.
Proofing is
I
what
barely
happens
know this one.
before you bake it.
Yeah, proofing is.
We
before
call
you
it
bake something.
nagaren, but I've also forgotten what the word for garen is. So just assume we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
There's too many languages in one game, man. Why
And
don't all of you learn Dutch?
it's
It's
on my list. Spanish is in front of it though. Sorry.
I am personally offended.
Well, I did
I mean,
not
I go down to Mexico every year, so I need to know it.
So when are you coming here? Never mind. Don't answer that. I don't want to hurt my own feelings.
Oh,
Okay, so it's been rested. You're already gone.
but
Where
I
have
would
you
have done
gone?
that, and I
Where
would
have you
have probably back up to my room, just getting ready. I do know when traveling is, so I would have
You're
gotten
the
my stuff.
only one that knows when traveling is.
Right? Yeah.
One steam trunk, two steam trunks.
No, he actually
Backpack?
travels fairly light.
Ready?
2 bags, one large bag and his backpack that he keeps on him at all times.
Okay.
But obviously he thinks he is slumming it, but it's really nice. Like everything, the bag is nicer than right. Like
Everything's
so,
sold stitched. Nothing
everything's
has a hole in
really
it. Nothing's worn.
good quality.
Yeah.
But he's like, I would never bring a whole,
Yeah.
come on.
Okay.
So and then he would go
Niamh-
down. He would go down to the kitchen, or not down to the kitchen,
Dining
but
room.
to the dining room. Yeah.
So Niamh, you barge into the kitchen. Mrs. Morsley is plating up. There's beef Wellington, which not usual for breakfast, but apparently today we're doing beef Wellington. All kinds of other stuff. And she set out trays to be taken up to the dining room.
Ooh, what's this?
Sorry, Niamh, no time. Everyone's up. Would you believe it? Miss Sinster's up already.
No, I don't believe it.
Yeah, but there she goes. I have to get ready. I have to send everything up. Do
can I take a
know
tray?
where everything is? Oh, perfect. Yeah.
I will
And she
take a
directs you
tasty
to like the
morsel.
tray with the sides.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I will pop something tasty in my mouth and then take the tray and head upstairs.
Do leave the beast here, please.
Is it not part of the meal? It smells real good.
Your dog.
Oh.
No
sure.
dogs in the dining room, please. I know. For certain hunters, it's a convention, but not here.
Nope, that's quite all right. I'll be back for him.
Perfect. She helps you carry trays upstairs, serve the beef Wellington, a very unusual breakfast to everyone in the dining room. Anya, not there because shopping with capital letters. Ferdinand, you are in the dining room with only Madeline and Niamh serving you for some reason. Nobody seems to be as ready to go as you would think they would be, considering what time they're supposed to be at the train station.
Mm-hmm.
Roll observation, please, for me.
Is that that's empathy, right?
That's empathy.
Nice. That's what I'm good at.
It's
Interesting.
Mhm.
Nice.
it's
It had to be something, Liz.
For now, yeah.
The education's already questionable, so it had to be something.
Yeah. 3 successes.
Okay. As Niamh is calmly serving everyone here, Beef Wellington, you realize you told no one that your train leaves at 9. And that's where we're ending today's episode.
Oh no.
Scheduling
Incredible.
cliffhanger. What?
Look, we always say that scheduling is the true big bad, and I am taking that to heart right now.
It's true.
Who knew?
Well, Ferdinand, actually.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, that was
He
great.
booked a year's salary worth of tickets and told no one when they were leaving.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Didn't
Yeah.
ask any questions, had no concerns. I have private chats about hair colors, about
Mhm,
mementos, nothing about the traveling schedule. I am living for this. Can't wait for you all to miss your train and skip the mystery.
Altogether.
Honestly, that would be par for the course.
Look, it's gonna
That's on
be
brand.
nothing but interpersonal drama for 4 episodes.
You better get a backup that's a little bit more local prepared, I guess.
Yeah, right.
I have a lot of backups because considering the people I'm playing with, I always assume 0 to 4 of you are going to die next episode, so we're good.
Wow.
Baker likes to
Mhm.
try to summon eldritch gods,
Oh, I
and
know.
Mikyl likes to marry random unnatural things, and Eva's just along for the ride. So this is the group you're joining, Liz.
No. Eva spends her time badly flirting with me while I try to summon Eldritch gods.
True.
And then
True.
tries to clean up my mess.
Look, it's
That was only
1887.
once.
It's 1887. Lesbians aren't a thing. Women have no sexual desire. Don't worry
Right,
about it.
but yeah.
They're
Oh.
roommates. Right. Let us do sign-offs as we hopefully get into the actual mystery next week, because we've done the prep work, we've done the groundwork. We roughly know where we're going and with whom. I think we'll find out soon. We are going to go around and have all of these wonderful people tell us who they are, what kind of cool stuff they have going on, what projects they have that we should be supporting them in. And after that, we may or may not raid another cool channel. Who knows? I don't, because again, I know nothing because I've had a really bad month. We will go, I was going to say in reverse order, but I don't remember the original order, but we're going to try original order because I'm pretty sure we started with Mikyl, who is back with Vaesen. I'm so happy to see you.
Oh, it's so much fun. I'm so glad to be back. With a completely opposite character, by the way. Yeah, hi, fam. I'm Mikyl. You can find me on Instagram and Bluesky at Mikyl Sandoval, Mikyl Sandoval. Some would just say Sandoval, but I wouldn't.
I would. What are
You do you, but
me?
I wouldn't.
Want to come over here and fight me about it? Different content. Bring it. Bring it.
Yeah, you can find me next week on Dax's channel playing Star Wars, where I play a clone because I look like one. And then up Saturdays, right here on Horizon, while we're playing Horizon's Call as Proximus. And then, yeah. And then 2 weeks, we're going to be back for more scheduling issues. Due to Ferdinand, by the way.
Tell people what you're planning, I beg
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Moving right along, I think we went from rich kid to rich kid, which means it's Baker's turn, and this time she is paying attention. I can tell.
Hi, my name is Baker. I am a Sword and Key exclusive as of now. I will be here for this campaign in Vaesen, and then also the next Vaesen campaign.
We're actually doing season 3 when scheduling hopefully aligns again.
Yes. The only projects I have going on is building an office from scratch and concrete, and trying to pass sociology.
And math and data science.
And data science.
Stop going to school, it only hurts.
You can find me on Bluesky occasionally and on Instagram. Stay out of my stories if you don't like politics.
Fair enough. Politics make many people sad. I see my name being commanded in chat. Hi, I'm Anniek. I go by she, they pronouns, and I like horror and making people worry about everything they say because everything they say has terrible consequences. And if after this particular session of Vaesen, we're still not ready to go to season 3 of Vaesen, still watch this space because Eva and I have many other horror games to play. I bought more. I also have, in my defense, I have a cozy, cute game to play.
Boo.
Yeah, the thing is, nobody ever trusts me when I run cozy games, so
Weird.
They
That's so
still-
strange.
I want to defend myself and say I run a good game of Ryotama, which is adorable and cute, and some of the threats are fake, and there's always the DM to save you. But yes, usually I let my characters die. Not willingly a Sword and Key exclusive. Like, I've been on a bunch of different channels, but also scheduling is awful, and so is my life. So for now, a Sword and Key exclusive, I will be here on Sundays, torturing my players. Consensually. I feel like that's an important distinction.
It is very important.
Yeah.
And we are glad that you do
I had to check if
it.
everyone was cool with flaying.
We all love being tortured by Anniek. She's our favorite torturer.
I was very nice today. No player character did an excessive amount of bleeding. I think.
That's true.
That is true.
I'm mainly horrified. Speaking of, Liz. Hi now.
Hi friends, I'm Liz. I love the term Sword and Key exclusive. That's fantastic. That's also me. You can't find me anywhere else. And currently I'm here for Sundays. But I'm on Instagram. I don't really do a whole lot right now. I've recently discovered that I've lost my camera, so I'm trying to locate my camera so I can do more photography things again. But yeah, so getting ready for Ren Fair.
Is it somewhere in your house?
Your guess is as good as mine. I literally spent 8 hours searching my office like 2 weeks ago. I cleaned the whole thing like top to bottom and I can't find it. I have no idea where it is. So it's fine. It's fine.
I know where all my cameras are, but one of the things that made me cry an excessive amount the last month is that I lost a set of keys to my dead mother's house.
Yeah.
And I assume they're somewhere in my house, but my brain doesn't work very well. But I have to let like realtors and people who want to like buy the place, and I've never felt like a worse daughter than when I lost my dead mother's house keys.
I understand that.
Yeah, that feels like a mood.
Why? Yeah. Speaking of scheduling issues, Eva.
Well, that's better than the speaking of dead mothers segue I thought you were going with.
Jesus.
I'm still going to have my dead mother's house sold before you have your dead mother's house sold, and I stand by that bet.
Yeah, I gotta get going on
Because
that.
I think my dead mother's house, wow, that is a mouthful. I think I'm going to be done in like 5 to 6 weeks.
Okay. I'm ramping up. That's what I'm doing.
Bring it on.
Hi, I'm Eva. I am also an orphan. But I also had a step parent, so ha.
I did have a step parent. That's true.
You can find me here. I am also I just want to make a quick point about Sword and Key exclusive. I love all of you. We do not contractually bind anyone here to this channel. I know some channels have done that or do that. They are here of their own free will. Please cast them, hire them, do all the things. They are all phenomenal, wonderful people. I also think it's a fun term. I also just get real nervous sometimes. You can find me on Bluesky, but I also never post, so why? You can find me here Sundays. You can find me here Saturdays, also with Horizon's Call, and probably more stuff in the future. I'm just doing day-to-day, a week at a time at best. Somehow Anniek and I managed to dovetail this together, so long distance high five.
Fucking miracle.
God, honestly though. You can find our affiliate links in the chat. You can find, if I can type, our channel socials, including the Discord, where you can see a whole bunch of Mykyl's super cool art. Yep. I'm gonna call it out. I don't care. It's my prerogative. You can also find our schedules, all that sort of stuff. This week we are taking off Gate Night. I'm sorry, I switched to DMs. That was a mistake. But we do have Indigo Nexus and Horizon's Call on Saturday. So, the weekends. Look forward to the weekends. Man, I feel like there's something else real important. Our Beacons link does have links to all of our charities. This game, like so many others, is for charity. It's for Conservation International, which is an incredible organization. We didn't really do a spiel about what they're about at the top, did we?
No.
We can do that next time.
Yeah, basically, but the most currently relevant thing is, and I don't want to point fingers at my American friends, but your Orange in Chief did sign an order that will involve a certain breed of whale to become extinct, because you are now going to be drilling for oil in their one unique habitat, and there's only 51 of them alive as is. Conservation International is one of the groups that are going to be trying to sue you guys to avoid that from happening because we would like species to not go extinct. In general.
We need more pressure from the world pushing this damn government
Look,
out.
we're trying, but you have nukes.
I know, I get it.
Yeah.
But
And from the inside.
we are also
inside
unhappy.
and outside.
Unpopular opinion. If an animal won't breed because it's gotten too lazy to breed unless you give it
Okay, this
extra
isn't
food,
about pandas right
maybe
now.
we should-
It's not
Jesus.
a panda. It's trying to breed, but you're drilling for oil in its bedroom.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to fuck while you're dying.
I know, but I'm just saying.
It's not a panda.
Not all animals deserve.
Look, save the whales. We'll talk about Greenpeace and its intricacies another day.
It used to be against Greenpeace, but at this point, I
At
think they have
this
a point.
point,
At this
I
point,
get it.
I will back Greenpeace. Look, at this point, I might be tempted to join PETA, and they're assholes.
there's a lot going on there.
As a vegan, no.
We are.
As a dog owner, no. As a human, maybe yes.
Look, it's rough out there.
It really is.
Today, as in every day, we are just trying to get through and bring a little bit of joy, even if that joy is horror. There is something to be said about that. But take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Yeah, no kings. We are rating, I knew there was something important I was missing. We are rating Quest Junkies.
Please just be
Yep.
good humans.
Just be good humans.
Just be a decent human. It feels like a low bar, but that's literally all we're asking for at this point. Please
The
just
bar
be
is
a
in hell.
decent human.
Yeah, anyway, love you all. Pet your pets, hydrate. We will see you next time.
See you next week.